bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe.
Truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, boy. There's no one like you around. Oh, baby.
Baby girl. There's a storm. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you now. I wanna be more than a friend of you now. When they ask, I mention my baby girl in the interviews now. And I don't bring the problems from the 90s into 2000. There's no reason to have a friend or two now. Cause the kid's ready to tell you how he feel in a few vows. Maybe I speak in general now. But girl, I'ma do whatever just to keep a grin on you now. Where I go, they wear bikinis in the winter too now. What you think about tan lines on the skin of you now? Why wouldn't I wanna spend a few thou on Fifth Ave, shopping sprees, and them dinners to chow? I ain't concerned what other men would do now. As long as when I slide up in you, you growl. And any dude with you, he better be a kin of you now. And I ain't jealous, it's the principle now. I'm so into you. In the flashing, I would've traded it all in orderly fashion. A villa in Florida, we crashing just off the shore, so you can hear when the water be splashing. The drop top 3 in a quarter, we dashing. The flawless diamonds in the border, we flashing. The money we oughta be stashing. I make sure every quarter be cashing. I can't really explain. My friends be thinking I'm slipping, these girls be thinking I'm tripping. What kind of weed you be smoking? What type of drinks you be sipping? Sweet thing, just to think of you dipping. What had me with the blues so hard, you would think I was crippin'. Now you relaxing in the bins, credit cards with no limits, so you don't worry about maxing when you spend. But since you been asking about the friends, how'd you like it if both our names had Jackson on the ends? But truth is, girl, the way you cook a steak remind me of them strips and roof crisps. You love my smile, no matter how chipped my tooth is. With you, it ain't because my whips is ruthless. So sit on chrome, dipped up deuces. And you ain't flattered by Canary and VS dip, taste suits. Cover ballers look dumb when they press you. 5s and 6s, you don't let them kind of numbers impress you. Even though I was somewhat successful, me and a player was becoming too stressful. But ever since the superwoman has come to my rescue, my winter's been wonderful, my summer's been special. Let's fly the same bark while the villa be painted, just so we can get really acquainted. The love is real, there's no way it can feel like it's tainted, but I can't really explain it. Yeah.
You're
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is definitely going down right here on 45 The Beat. I want to say a big shout out to my booking manager, Dion Ballard, doing it real big, man. And we are very excited about this brand new radio station. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring Mr. Ballard on real quick because we know he got a busy schedule. Good morning, man, on this beautiful Monday morning, man. What's going on with you, man?
Oh, good, man. How you doing down there?
Man, we chilling like a village, man. We excited. We got the new radio station going. What are your thoughts on that, man?
Oh, that's really good, man. You know, 45 The Beat. We're going to have the hottest music and the hottest interviews right here.
Yes, man. And we play nothing but the best in old school and R&B, underground music, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000. We play everything, man. Even independent artists, man. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I'm loving it because, you know, a lot of these places play a lot of stuff, but you know what I'm saying? It's good to have a place where you can hear the greatest indie music.
Yeah. And you know what, man? We may have to end up giving you a show on this station, man, where you do a 60 minutes program on independent artists, man. What you think about that?
Oh, that's
we can put it on Saturday. We can put it on Saturday evenings, man.
Okay. No, hey, I love it because my heart goes out to the independent artists.
Right.
You know?
And not only that, man, we bringing the Cheryl Underwood show on. We got gospel on Sundays, man. Our gospel show came on yesterday morning. Urban gospel music. We also bringing on we got a lot of stuff we bringing on, man, for Sunday gospel, man. So a lot of people think that we're not gonna be doing gospel, man. But since we can schedule everything gonna be happening different. We're gonna have different stuff going on different days. What are your thoughts on that, man? I don't have to be here. I don't have to be on the radio to put it on. What you think about that?
I like that because there's a lot of things that you do down there, and it gives you a nice space.
Yes.
Things because you know we book you with a lot of things.
And I don't have to be here when the show come on. I could just be gone and the show will still come on. What you think about that, man?
I think that's great to have free up your time, and it gives the listeners to stay longer on your station.
Right.
Like the 2 or 3 hours, because it's 24 hours. So
that's right.
You know it.
We looking to bring a lot of shows on. What you think about that?
Yeah, I think variety is always the key.
Yes.
Any, entertainment.
We looking at, man, I heard your wife do spoken word. Do she got a poetry show, a spoken word show?
Yeah, she does.
We need to bring that on our station too, man. We want a variety of stuff on the station now, man. What you think about that?
Okay. Oh,
we can bring it on. We got 7 to 9 open. We got everything open from 7 to 9. Cause my show is the midday show. That's what you tune in to us right now. The midday from 10 to 1. What you think about that?
Oh, that's great. You know,
and check this out. At 12 o'clock. We kind of hype it a little bit. We bring DJ Smooth in to do the lunch mix. We call it the lunch mix, man. And we're going to be doing some free giveaways. We're looking for independent, black-owned restaurants, man, that want to do some free promotion with us and do a free dinner giveaway. What you think about that?
Oh, that sounds awesome. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, we gotta keep the listeners tuned in, and what better way to keep them tuned in while they at work? Clean cup music, man.
You know that. You know how we do it. You know how we do it.
Already, man. And today gonna be a big day because today at 12 o'clock, man, we're gonna dedicate the show to Tupac, and we got a special DJ coming in at 12 noon today and gonna play 60 minutes of nothing but the best in Tupac.
Wow. That's gonna be some great music.
Yes. We taking it all the way back to Brenda having a baby, to Dear Mama, all kinds, man. Clean cup music though.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We gotta keep it clean because we want people that's working at the office to be tuned in to us. What you think about that?
Yeah, that sounds good. That and the children that's listening.
Yes.
You know, when they hanging out, you know, they can listen to clean cut music.
See, that's right. Just like your radio station, man. Tell them a little bit about your radio station real quick, man.
Oh yeah. Well, it's Instant Radio, and we have syndicated show, the Donnie B Hip Hop Show,
Yes.
Gospel Show,
Yes.
and that comes on every 6:00 every Saturday. You'll hear Donnell.
And we'll be doing a new show this weekend, man, because we actually going to be doing Donnie B Gospel Hip Hop 1 hour show even on our station. But we're going to be putting it on Sundays on our station. So you can check it out Saturdays on his station and Sundays on our station.
Yep, and it's very successful. People like it because it's a party.
It's a Holy Ghost party.
Yeah.
It's the real deal on this station.
The real deal.
And then we got, so man, we very excited about that. And also, man, we got so much going. And you can check out John Williams on the show with me every day at 11 o'clock, man. We stopped the show for 60 minutes to talk about important topics, man. So we're not just doing music from 10 to 1. We are stopping the show at 11 o'clock, man, to talk about some important topics. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, I'm loving that because you and John bring out some of the greatest topics.
That's what, man, I'm hearing that from you know what? I know you're telling the truth because I'm hearing that from even my cousin, who's the vice president of United My Justice. She said she loved listening to me and him together when we're doing the show together.
I know, it's so informative. Like, and you call me in sometimes, and I know I have to get my act together. You and John goes in. So I have to be wide awake when I get on your show. When I get on both of y'all shows, I'm wide awake because I know it's going to be some great commentary.
Oh yeah. You can't, man. I can't wait until today at 11 o'clock because this morning at 11 we going ham, man. We going ham. You know the word ham is, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I already know. I already know y'all going in.
We going in this morning. We're gonna talk about the 9/11 this morning. We talking about Tupac this morning. Well, man, we bringing it all the way with the coronavirus, man.
Wow. Oh, that's going to be tight, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this morning at 11 o'clock. And we got a lot of new listeners from all over. Even shout out to Office Depot. They're going to be tuning in to us this morning. And also, we got a lot of people tuning into the new Midday show.
Oh, that Midday show is going to be hot.
Yeah,
well,
yes. And, wait a minute.
The energy, though.
But guess what?
Your Midday show.
Not only that, wake up in the morning at 7 o'clock. And tune in to, guess what? Urban Gospel Hip Hop. 7 a.m. to 10 o'clock with my boy JC representing Atlanta, Georgia. Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
nice.
That's
JC do
cool.
Gospel Urban Hip Hop Monday through Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, so you getting him from 7 to 10, then you get us from 10 to 1. Yeah, so we very excited about that, man. Big things are going on.
Too. I'm excited for the 45 to beat though.
Oh yeah. And for the rest of the day, after Urban Gospel Hip Hop go off, the rest is old school and R&B.
Oh, you know I'm gonna love that.
Oh yeah. And then coming soon, my boy right here, he'll be doing a independent show for the independent artists.
Who's doing that?
You gonna be doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You gonna be doing it. We look at, so what we doing, man, we're looking for regular, secular hip-hop, but it gotta be clean cut. It gotta be, because my boy ain't gonna do it. Tell him, you ain't gonna do it if it ain't clean cut.
And then I'm gonna, like, when we get off the air, I'm gonna talk to you some more about some stuff too, some more opportunities for 45 to beat.
Oh man, we looking for it, man. We want it.
Yeah, I got some new opportunities for you.
Okay, man, I'm excited about it. I'm very excited. And right now we got plenty of room open for the station. We looking for talk shows. We looking for that too, man. What you think?
Oh, that sounds good. That's what I'm saying. But you know what? I have
30-minute show. We looking for 60-minute shows. We looking for ministers that want to put their program on Sundays, man. We got plenty of time slot open on Sundays.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to talk because that's people that needs to be on 45 to beat.
Yes. And you got to see the new, oh man, you ain't seen nothing. You got to go check. Since you last been on the website, we don't upgrade it, man. We got the website looking good. We got celebrities on the website. Oh man, you got to go look at it. You got to go check out the new headline.
Matter of fact, I saw it on the Instagram.
Did you? Oh, you see? Okay, you did see the celebrities on there. Jay-Z.
Yeah, I see it on Instagram.
Yeah, we doing it, man. 45 to beat. They ain't joking around now, man. We finna do some big things. And we getting ready, man. We got the turkey giveaway. We're gonna be doing a free turkey giveaway. We're getting with the funeral home, and we're gonna be doing that, man. So we got a lot. We're gonna be out in the community. 45 to beat. What you think?
Oh, that sounds good. You know what though? We live in the community 45 to beat anyway.
Oh yeah.
We for the people anyway. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And we're gonna be real strong now, man.
Yeah, you know it. Hey, you know I'm your manager, so you know how we do it.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. So you got any quick shout outs real quick before we let you go?
Hey, a shout out for Draylon, Taz, my wife.
Yes.
Everybody out there in Fort Worth, Funky Town. Oh, G Harris.
Oh yeah. Shout out to him, the newest artist on our record label, y'all. We're very excited about that. I got something else to tell you. Your boy been playing this video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, AB. Wow. Shout out to AB. Been playing the video on Sundays. On this, this is his 6th episode that AB been doing on TV. What you think about that?
Oh, that sounds good, man.
And he been putting me on there too. He been playing my commercial on there.
Oh, that's what's up. You know, that's love there. That's
yeah.
Love there. But shout out to AB out there. And
check him out. Y'all can check him out on Ocean 7 TV Network every Sunday night at 6 o'clock. This is his episode. This is gonna be episode 6 now. What you think about that, man?
I'm very proud of him, you know.
Yes.
And continue to bless him.
He needs to hype it up a little bit. I gotta give him that. Hype it up a little bit, AB. We love you, man.
Yeah, but you know what though? When he's performing, you know, you can tell, you can see the energy. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah. You sure can. You sure can see definitely see the energy. You're right. I agree with you on that. Man, but it's definitely going down. We going back into the mix. We got that old school mix right now. R&B throwbacks going right here. It's the Midday. World famous DJ Donnie B coming up at 11. Your boy John Williams will step in the building. We'll go fed on the topics. My boy Dion said he sure gonna be listening to that at 11 o'clock. Ain't you, man?
You know it.
Already. It's going down, y'all. We'll be right back in the mix right now.
Where we stand, we share this special thing called love. I know I do. What about you? I just can't get enough of your time. Where you go? What do I do? I can't live without your love. Thinking of you. Feel like I am the only one for you. Girl, I want to be with you. No one else, only you. Why can't we make it happen, baby? I need you in my life every time I'm with you. Never wanted to come to an end. Always made me so happy. You'll always have a place in my heart. Where do I go? What do I do? 'Cause I can't live without your love. Thinking of you makes me feel like I'm the only one for you.
The notorious just please us with your lyrical thesis. We just chillin', milk 'em, top billin', silkin', pure linen, me and Little C, Malibu sea breeze, dawn peas, palm trees, cats named Pablo and milked out Diablo. The williest, typically the silliest. The more I smoke, the smaller the silly gets. room 112, where the players dwell. It's that's more cash than Bert Fidel. Inhale, make you feel good like Tony. Dig up in your middle like Moni.
Yeah.
She don't know me, but she's setting up the fun.
Yeah.
Try to style sliding off with a homie.
Yeah.
Escada Dundada, player, stay splurging. Game so tight, they call it version.
Yeah.
Where you go? What must I do if I can't live without love? Thinking of you amazed me, baby, like I'm the only one for you. Girl, I want, oh yeah, no one else. I need you in my life. Why can't we oh, baby, oh baby, I love you. Girl, I need you. Want you here with me. No one else. It's only you. Why can't we make it happen? Oh, baby, I need you. Girl, I love you. Girl, and I need you. Girl, to have you in my life. Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. And I'm out.
I can go with you.
If I could choose a place to go, it gotta be far away. From here, we could cross over like Hardaway. Somewhere outside the states, where the Mars like the day, and I'm out in the space where nobody else can stay. And if I could go with you, then I'll go get the ticket right now, if that's cool. Have you ever been close to feeling like leaving the coast too? Feeling like leaving with somebody who hold you the right way while watching the night fade, make you feel like you right back in the 9th grade, when you know what he likes and what he might say, and you try to be calm and answer in nice ways. And if I could go with you, way out the states, no two-way, so no page, no cell, so no trace, and you just a phone call away. So all I gotta say is,
If I can go home, go. I'll pack my things soon as you say, baby, vamos, we'll fly away. Like there is no tomorrow. If I can go home, go. I'll tell my friends nothing at all.
I hear you.
I'll give my things soon as you say,
Talk to
baby,
me.
vamos,
Come
we'll
on.
fly away.
And if I could go with you, oh boy, we about to make a lot of people annoyed. And Croy, you better know I know how to sneak with them toys. Employed with the block since around 94, boy. And if I could flow with you, then I throw after the studio, I roll with you. I send Dutch and 3 other goons to go get you. Sicario, the name whole weights the whole issue. Grown men keep on crying, get more tissues. The way me and this girlie rhyming is so official that I'm taking a trip to with no pistols. Cause everything peace, only sand, no streets. Little Miami Heat, that's the plan, we'll see. 2 cups, more than Sinando when the sand beats. And I think I'll go with you. So tell the station you need a week. Back to you, come on.
If I can go home, go. I'll pack my things soon as you say, baby, vamos, we'll fly away. Like there is no tomorrow. If I can go home, go. I'll tell my friends nothing at all. I'll give my things soon as you say, baby, vamos, we'll fly away. No one has to know. They take me with you. 'Cause if I can go, soon as you say the word, we'll be on our way to a foreign place. But you got to tell me.
so now that we got a plan, you coming? We can plan a week.
Come
The
on.
only question now is LaGuardia or Kennedy.
And a seat, no out the window, cause I like to see and seeing as the house so fly, me and the clouds can speak. And since we about to go in a few, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to tell Trace, thank you. That week off, I'm grateful. What was you trying to say, boo?
Nothing, just grab my chain off the table and 2-way-2.
Okay, that little place is a great move, and ain't no problems. Lest the water don't stay blue.
In the shop still.
If they don't got them, they don't make them.
True.
No concrete, just sand. Throw away your shoes
That's right.
now. That we are on our way, and our bags is packed, and the car service
Come
is
on.
not late.
Everything's okay.
So I guess I catch you on the next track. Now I don't gotta ask.
If I can go home, go. I'll pack my things soon as you say, baby, vamos, we'll fly away. Like there is no tomorrow. If I can go home, go. tell my friends nothing yet.
Tell me that we still belong. Tell me that the will is still alive. There must be another chance for us tonight. 'Cause everyone who's walked upon trouble on nights, we come and go. We can be the lucky ones and find love after the storm. Don't let go, 'cause it's just a step from heaven, and the strength of love is on our side. Soon you'll fly, then our faith will take us higher, 'cause we're just a step, baby, just a step from heaven. We don't need to justify our emotions. We don't need to worry. There's a way, hold on. There's a bigger destiny that was made for us. So don't let troubles bring you down. Believe in the foundation of our love. Can't you see my faith in you is forever and more? Don't let go, 'cause it's just a step from heaven, and the strength of love is on our side. Soon you'll fly, and our faith will take us higher, 'cause we're just a step, baby, just a step from heaven. Baby, can't you see this love was meant to be? We can rise above this pain in us. Don't let go, 'cause it's just a step from heaven, and the strength of love is on our side. Soon you'll fly, and our faith will take us higher, 'cause we're just a step, baby, just a step from heaven. Just a step from heaven, and the strength of love is on our side. Soon you'll fly, and our faith will take us higher, 'cause we're just a step, baby, just a step from heaven. 'Cause we're just a step from heaven, and the strength of love is
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is definitely going down right here on this beautiful Monday. And we're going to talk about the weather report coming up for this beautiful Monday coming up, especially for the afternoon. We'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes, man. We'll give you the weather report. And also, don't forget, coming up at 11 o'clock today, me and John will stop the show for 60 minutes to give you some hot topics. And let me tell y'all, we'll be talking about Tupac because, 25 years ago today, Tupac passed away. I'm not gonna say murder. Tupac was gunned down September the 7th, but he passed away 6 days later on September the 13th. We'll talk about that coming up at 11 o'clock and a lot more hot topics right here on 45 to Be, your old school station.
you want me to. Now it's me and you. Now I've been waiting, think I wanna make that move now. Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it. Now I've been waiting, think I wanna make that move now. Baby, tell me how you like it.
waiting for you to tell me you were ready. I know what to do if only you would let me. As long as you're cool with it, I'll treat you right. Here is where you wanna be. I know them other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. And now it's me, it's me. Now, baby, I've been waiting. Me, you. Think I wanna make that move. I'm thinking about making that move. Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it. Now, I've been waiting. Hey, think I wanna make that move. Wanna make that move. Baby, tell me how you like it. Yeah, baby, I'll love you all the way down. Get you right where you like it. I promise you like it. I swear, just relax and let me make that move. It's our secret, we'll keep it between me and you. Now, I've been waiting. Think I wanna make that move. Now, baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it. Now, I've been waiting. Think I wanna make that move. Gonna make that move now. Baby, tell me how you like it. It's me and you. It's just me and you. It's just us two. Baby, tell me just me and you now. I've been waiting. I've been waiting to make that move.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is going down. Y'all make sure y'all check me out for the new Midday show, Monday through Friday, right here on 45 to B. We play nothing but the best in old school R&B. We play that 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s right here. It's definitely going down. Let me tell y'all what happened, man. I was at the grocery store a couple days ago, and this lady came up to me, and she said, "You Donnie B?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I'm Donnie B." And she said, I just want you to know, Donnie B, I used to watch your TV show all the time. I love your voice. I listen to you all the time on the internet radio and on Facebook when you be doing different stuff. And you definitely got a radio voice. I said, wow, that was amazing. But anyway, man, shout out to Maddie. She's tuning in to us right now. She says she's going to be definitely tuning in to us every day, especially while she's working in the office, y'all. This is a station now you'll be able to work in the office and listen to clean music, and then check us out for the lunch mints. And we're gonna be doing free giveaways coming soon. We'll keep you abreast when we get more details about that.
I never love like this before. A love like this before, no. Never had someone to show me a love. Love like this before. I know you can't see all the things you mean to me. I'm so amazed that you are my let's pour a glass of wine, 'cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me, 'cause I've been dying for you, girl, to make love to me. Girl, you make me feel real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you, and this is what I'll do.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is going down on the Midday Show with your boy, world famous DJ Donnie B. Make sure you check me out Monday through Friday from 10 to 1. And at 12 o'clock, we got a special lunch mix. We got the special dedication for Tupac, contribute to Tupac, right here on 45 to Beat. So make sure y'all check that out. That's coming up at lunchtime. All right, y'all, man. Today's weather report for the Dallas-Fort Worth. I can't believe, I can't believe that it's only going to be 88 degrees this afternoon. And then tonight's low only going to be 70. And then tomorrow it climbs right back up to 87 degrees tomorrow and back to 73, man. The weather going up and down, up and down. What you think about that, manager, man?
Oh, I think that's really topsy-turvy. I think that's really, well, it's kind of cool in a way, but you have to kind of make sure you dress right.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
weather goes up and down.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you can dress less and catch a cold, or you can dress more and, you know, you can be uncomfortable. So.
Right. And you can tell it's definitely getting close to fall now, man. This month,
you can tell.
Fall is it was it last month? No, it's this month, ain't it? Fall is coming up this month. Wow. Woo. All right, man. We got a very, I want to talk to you about this, man, because you're working with a new artist and you're going to introduce his new song on this radio station today. Tell us a little bit about this new artist you're working with, man.
Oh, yeah. The new artist is Vincent Beckton. He's a new artist on our roster at the Enlisted Management, Enlisted Media Management. And we promoting this single called I Know It Will. It's better, and it's a really hot song. It's been picked up through a lot of stations.
Now we're about to pick it up now.
Yeah, and now we are going to have it on 45 The Beat, which is very special.
Yeah.
Because, as you know, Donnie is a part of Enlisted Management.
Yes.
He's the president of Enlisted Records. So we're together, 45 The Beat.
And we are also, man, I want to let everybody know we are still looking for new artists. If you're a new artist out there, we are looking for new artists to help get you out there. We're looking to manage you, especially if you got what it takes and you just need some backing, man. We will definitely help you when it comes down to working with you. Right,
and that is true. And it's in the stores now. I Know It Will by Vincent Beckton.
Okay.
It's in TuneCore, Amazon, iTunes, all your digital stores. So check it out. We're going to premiere on 45 The Beat today. I'm very excited.
Yes. And on my show, the Midday Show.
Yeah, on the Midday Show.
Yes, the lunch mixture. Say, let me ask you this, man. Where is he from?
He's from Manassas, Virginia.
Okay.
And he's been singing. He actually was a part of many quartet groups that were in Virginia. And he decided to do a solo, and he said the Lord called him to do a solo act. At first, he was kind of a little leery of it, but now he's taking it like a fish in water. He's swimming, and he's doing great. He's producing more songs, but as we promote this song, and he has a page on Facebook, Vincent Beckton, and a lot of people are giving him feedback, good feedback on the song. I Know It Will.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we're about to play it right now, right here on the hottest station in the nation, right here on 45 The Beat. Y'all check it out. And me and you will be back in a minute to give our input on it.
You've been driven through this weary way of life. Storms been passing on each and every hand. Put your hands up on the plow and know you can't turn back now. You come too far, ain't nothing gonna stop you now. Hey, it's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better. I know it will. It's gonna get better. your smile. It's gonna get better. You're a child of the living King. No matter what comes your way, just believe in what He said. In Christ Jesus, you are winner every day. Hey, it's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better. I know it will. It's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better. I believe it will. No eyes have ever seen, or ears ever heard what He has in store for you and me. No, don't give up the fight. Believe with all your might. He gave you the victory. Hey.
It's gonna get better just for you and me.
Hey, come on.
It's gonna get
Better
just
for you and me. Hey, it's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better for you and me. Yeah, it's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better. I just believe, hey, it's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better for you and me. It's gonna get better. It will, it's gonna get better. I just believe. You gotta sweeten it up. You gotta sweeten it up.
It's gonna get better just for you and me.
You gotta sweeten it up.
Yeah, whoa, that's a hot song right there. I'm definitely gonna put that on my gospel playlist right here. Man, Dion, I don't know what to say. That's hot joint.
Hey, you know you're the president, so you already know that we have the hardest artists on the list of
Yes,
records.
yeah. So how was we able to get him to be part of our team? Because I'm impressed to hear about this.
Well, what happened was he was in a situation that he needed management, and because he was dealing with a record label that wasn't. Well, he felt like it wasn't giving him the information he needed to take his career to a high level, and he was referred to us and what we do. And so I talked to him, and I told him that we would be able to work with him, and we could start from scratch and work on his career. And so that's how he's a part of our team.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So is he very excited about working with Illicit Records?
Oh, he's very excited. He loved it. And the goals that he had told me, they are big. And you know what? Our artists, I like working with people who think big and outside the box.
Right. So he's going to be the biggest artist we got? One of the biggest artists?
Yeah, he's going to be one of the biggest artists we got, especially when it comes to solo gospel male.
Okay.
I think he's going to be the biggest solo gospel male, as in singing gospel
music. Is his music
yeah.
already being played on many different radio stations across the country?
Yes, we have probably 10 radio stations that are playing.
Are they just online, or are they FM stations? What are we looking at?
Right now, the internet stations at the moment, but we're pushing for the big stations. We have a campaign in pushing his songs to more terrestrial stations. So we really gonna
and I'm gonna be sending it to the local independent stations here in Fort Worth.
Oh,
yeah.
But, hey, you know you're the president, so you know how to work things.
Oh yeah.
You know, between the things that we do, myself and you, Donnie, I know we can make this a number one hit song.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Throughout the country, and the nation, and the world. But yeah, so that's our kind of campaign. So please support this brother. He's very positive. And he also a lot of things he does is through the community, like what you do, Donnie. You know, help the elderly out and help the children out. He does that throughout the neighborhood. So he's a really good brother. He's not only a talented brother with music, but he's also a great person, and he's a humanitarian, helping people every day on his job. So support the brother, please. And I love the song. It's very positive. And I want to say one thing. A brother that I worked with heard the song better, and he was a brother that couldn't get out of his bed. He's bedridden.
Wow.
And he heard the song better. And I actually came over to see him, and he was out his bed.
Oh my gosh.
And he told me, he said that song better. He said, I hear it all the time.
Wow.
It's a big song.
And you see how I was able to familiar the song.
Right.
And so it's definitely a familiar song.
Yeah.
And we definitely gonna keep it in rotation on Sundays on our radio station. Man, I tell you what, man, it's time for us to get ready to go to a break. After the break, it'll be time for us to get ready for your local mix coming up right after this. We'll be right back. You tune in to the hottest station in the nation right here on 45 The Beat. We'll be right back.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
I am voice talent Paula G, and I would love to be a resource for your voiceover needs. Whether it's an intro, outro, or PSA, tag, or more, consider Paula G for your voiceover projects. Email paula@paulagvoice.com. It's the voice that counts.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your man, world famous DJ Donnie B, a.k.a. Darnell Ballard. Check this out. Ballard Photographer is looking for you. If you're looking to get a photo shoot, graduation pictures, funeral pictures, a community event, and you need a photographer, don't look no more. Give Ballard Photographer a call. You can get in contact with us by going to 682-804-8009. If you want to get photos done, all you got to do is give us a call at area code 682-804-8009. When it comes down to all your needs for photo shoots, we got what you need. Ballard Photographer is trying to get to you so we can help you look good on your photos.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
I am voice talent Paula G, and I would love to be a resource for your voiceover needs. Whether it's an intro, outro, or PSA, tag, or more, consider Paula G for your voiceover projects. Email paula@paulagvoice.com. It's the voice that counts.
Bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe. From around the globe.
Are you a digital marketer or the owner of a small business? Are you looking for more ways to reach new customers? Well, why not create your own audio ad? Like this one you're listening to right now with Audio Go. With access to a professional studio and tons of audience targeting options to choose from, making ad campaigns on top music, podcast, and radio apps has never been this simple. Learn more by tapping your screen or by visiting us at audiogo.com.
Bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe. From around the globe.
Hey, it is definitely going down. It is 11 o'clock right here on 45 The Beat, your number one station. Shout out to everybody else out there that's tuning in to us. And I hope y'all enjoyed the new show called Urban Gospel. Y'all can check out Urban Gospel Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on 45 The Beat. All right, y'all. Today is the official first day of the show. And I got to say a shout out to a lot of my friends and a lot of my personal friends and to everybody over there at Office Depot that are tuned in to us right here on 45thebeat.com. And Tony, the program director. And guess what, y'all? We got a new segment that we stop the show every single day at 11 a.m. and we talk about important topics that's happening around the country and locally. And want to introduce my boy John Williams, no stranger to the show. He's been on the show dozens of times, and he used to do the sports, but now we just talk about hot topics, and we call it Hot Topics at 11 a.m. because it is 11 right here on the Midday Show, September the 13th, 2021. Good morning, man. How you doing?
Oh man, I gotta get that drum line.
Hey man, I know that's right, brother. Man, we gotta talk about, there's a lot of stuff that took place over the weekend, like the 9/11 20-year anniversary of the 9/11. So many people passed away over the weekend. What are your thoughts on, not passed away over the weekend, but passed away 20 years ago, man. What are your thoughts on that? And what would you add on the 9/11?
Yeah, I know what you meant. There's so many people passed away that day due to planes crashing and stuff like that. I think I was in transportation. I was a transportation engineer at that time. Okay. Working for a company called PCT, Petrochemical Transportation. Okay. And that was out of Addison, Texas. And so I think I was going to one of the refineries. Actually, I didn't really get into work till about 2 that afternoon. But wow. So that morning I was seeing what was going on. But DOT had really started changing after that, because we had to go to those gas refineries and load up, with either Jet A or diesel, red dye diesel or something like that. Maybe some type of reformulated or non-conventional fuels. So I remember quite clear what I was doing and how things had changed from that particular point, especially those who were in transportation, dealing with hazardous material and chemical food and stuff like that. Yeah, it changed for us a lot.
Yeah, and then not only that, man, but we also got to say that the 9/11 not only changed a lot, but it changed for good. Now the way they do security now is totally different here in America now, and you still got to watch out. Matter of fact, it's worse now than it was back then, with so much craziness going on in the world, and especially here in the U.S. so much going on. Do you think that that this not only changed America history, but do you think it also changed the world history?
Well, if you go back to 2001, 9/11, if you go back, you see that, the airline industry had really started changing a lot in aviation. And, but you fast forward to today, and with the COVID, you still really got pretty much the same thing. You got a lot of people during the 9/11, they were attacking people on planes and on flights and stuff like that, and was pulling people off of planes and was pointing fingers at them and, accusing them of this, that, and the other. It was this high alert, watch, you gotta watch, you gotta tell, And the same thing, fast forward to the COVID, is basically the same thing now. You got people with the mask mandated stuff, and so aviation is really taking another tumble.
And I know me and you don't agree with the same philosophy, man, but I gotta say this, man, so many people out there are dying from this COVID-19, and the research is also showing that even taking a vaccine is still not a 100% guarantee. But they tell you that when you first take the vaccine, that nothing is guaranteed. It's just like when you take the flu shot. It's still not a guarantee that you may not get the flu, but at least you will be a little safer of taking the vaccine, just like you would take the flu. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. When I took a flu shot, it actually got me sick from taking the flu shot. I actually had the flu from taking the flu shot. So, and it's real talk. So, I ain't gonna lie. After that happened, I stopped taking the flu shot. Me personally, because it impacted me on a personal level where I got sick. So after that, and now every year when I go to my doctor, I talk to my doctor. He'll say, Mr. Ballard, do you want to take the flu shot? I said, no, I don't want to take the flu shot. So I understand the fear of America. I understand the fear of people. But at the end of the day, if it's going to help, we need at least 60% of America to take the vaccine, so it can help to get rid of some of this vaccine. To get rid of some of this thing that's going on right now. So many people are dying, and I'm watching these people die. These are my personal friends who passed away. Shout out to my boy Ray out of Dallas. He was a big time photographer, and when he died, it was I'm not gonna lie, man, it was a wake up call for me to say, hey, you know what? People are dying, and he died from COVID-19. So many people are dying from COVID-19, and they are continuing to say that so many people are in the emergency room that you can't even they don't even have beds or ventilators, enough ventilators for people. What are your thoughts on that, man?
Well, yeah, we do on a statewide level, but if you go on local level, here recently they were talking about in I think that's Hunt County, out of Commerce, they were shutting the Commerce Hospital down. People had to go to Greenville, 20 minutes away, and then they're going to be, flooding that hospital as well. But when you go to a local level, right here in Tarrant County, right, this is the state of Texas we're talking about. The statewide level with Greg Abbott is one thing, but the local level, when you deal with the local level, you have these new incentives that are coming out, for those that have already taken their shots, the Johnson & Johnson and the other vaccine. Now, you have, following the CDC's guidelines. But now you have, like, Judge Whitney here in Tarrant County saying, well, we're going to give these incentives, and we want those who maybe have already taken it, they're going to try to group up with other cities, metropolitan areas, to come up with these incentives of those, people that have already taken the COVID, or those who are there trying to encourage to do it now. So you probably better get in line to try to get your whatever funds they have. for those who followed the
guidelines,
followed the group. Yeah, follow the guidelines.
And not only that, let's talk about this. For those who are going to be going to the State Fair of Texas on September 24th, the State Fair of Texas will be opening up September 24th through October the 17th. And what they're doing now to encourage people to get the vaccine now is they're actually going to be giving food away. They're saying if you come and get your vaccine, we will make sure that you get some free food. So I don't know, some people may be going, because we all know that when you go to State Fair of Texas, most people go for the food. Most people go to the State Fair of Texas just to get the food. So there's going to be a lot of people going to be standing and can you imagine standing in a long line just to get your vaccine, just to get some food? Come on now, man. Do we have to give free food away just to get you to go get the vaccine? Is it that serious?
Well, again, when we look on a state level, a lot of things passed the first of this month. A lot of HB House bills passed. A lot of the voting laws passed. What was that? The abortion law.
Yes.
In the state of Texas. There's a couple of other things that passed in the state of Texas. A lot of things that's really been to change in the state of Texas. So when you really look at what we're dealing with, and the changes, and then that also the alcohol law, I can't think of what it was, and then that HB 1927. But I hadn't really seen any people, going around with their pistols and, with walking around like Sammy the Sam.
Right.
I hadn't seen, Bugs Bunny and Sammy the Sam yet. I'm waiting to see it.
Right. And let's talk about in other local news that's going on. Over the weekend, over 200 kids, I don't know if you've seen this on the news, over the weekend, over 200 kids was at Six Flags. And they had a shooting at Six Flags. No one, from what I'm hearing, no one was injured. Thank God for that. No one was hurt. But there was kids from all over that got into a fist fight. They said it was over 200 kids that was at Six Flags over Texas that got into a fist fight, and they had to call parents, and police came out there. And but they said that somebody started shooting. Thank God nobody didn't get hurt. But the fact that they was able to, the question is, how was they able to get that gun inside of Six Flags?
That's a good question. Were they in the parking lot? Were they actually?
The report is not even saying if they was even outside the parking lot, because the report is saying they was at Six Flags. So you're right. It could have been outside, because it could have been inside. No one knows. But the only thing we know is that over 200 kids got into a fight over the weekend. And Austin, Texas, Six Flags.
Right, and that reminds you of this summer, early part of the summer, when the young man, I believe, the 16-year-old, was gunned down at Hurricane Harbor.
I remember that.
That fight, right. So it just makes you wonder, and what are we really instilling in our youth? What are they really seeing? What's the world that they're coming up in? What is the world that we're gonna leave them? The loss of Isaiah 3 weeks ago. We've always talked about, and this is my son I'm talking about, Isaiah Demond Williams, Lord rest his soul. And this would be a tribute to him as well.
Okay.
Thing as well. We always talked about what would your future be? What does it be if you lose me? And so he always was prepared and was ready, even though he was 25, young man, been through all kind of things, especially from 22 up until his untimely departure. But it's just time for us to really know what we're doing and what it is that we're here for, because life has a purpose and a meaning.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And if it's cut off early and you cut off short, what was that purpose? What was that meaning? What did you leave behind? And you couldn't leave too much behind too soon, being cut off too soon.
Right.
So we really have to get with our youth. We really have to get with our young people, and we really have to give them a new measure, new understanding.
And that's what I say. And we, me and you may end up doing a new talk show together to come on weeknights. But here's what I say. our young people don't see a future. You ask any young person now, where you see yourself at in 5 years, they can't even tell you where they see themselves in 6 months. So that's 5 years. So they don't feel that they even have a future. See, back when me and you was growing up, we had hope. But this generation today, a lot of them, now, I ain't gonna say all, I'm just saying some, don't even see hope because of the type of life they live in and the type of environment that they in. And that makes it, I'm telling people don't realize it makes a big difference. You got to get your child out of that environment and also into a positive. It's just like anything else. If you surround yourself around positive people, what's going to happen? You're going to be positive. If you surround yourself around so many negative people, then you're going to end up being negative just like them. And a lot of people don't know that's the reason the Fort Worth Housing Authority, when they first came up with a plan, their plan was to not put everybody in the same box, not put everybody living in the same type of apartment that makes the same income. I remember when I was the president of the Ripley Honor Housing Authority, Resident Association, and when I used to go to these big meetings with Barbara hosting, and the first thing that Barbara would say when we was at this round table meeting, and a lot of people don't know, I knew 25 years ago that it was going to, that it was no longer going to be no such thing as housing projects, because Fort Worth wanted to get rid of that segment, that certain image they were trying to get rid of, and they wanted to put everybody in a mixed income. So the purpose of putting everybody in the mixed income, they feel like if we put different people in a mixed income, no one will know how much you make. That's number one. No one will know if we all on the same level. So, and I thought it was a great idea, and it worked, and it's working. Of course, they still working on trying to do it, and it was also to better yourself, because one thing about it, when everybody was living in projects, didn't nobody really have hope. Everybody wanted to still continue to live in projects, but there was nobody that was having hope. Me personally, when I was living in projects, I didn't want to live in the projects. I was not raised in a project. I didn't live in a project. We only lived in a project maybe for 2 years. Me and my mom and my dad did. But then after that, my dad said, no, we moving out. So the whole bottom line was, when I was staying in the project, it was not my intention to stay in the project for the rest of my life. It was my intention to stay in the projects and then do better after that. It was just a stepping stone for me to leave the projects and go do something better. And let me tell people this also, John, is that a lot of people, they look at the image of how you dress. When I was living in projects, people didn't even believe I even stayed in a project, because I didn't dress like the project. Just because you live in the housing project don't mean you have to dress ghetto. That's what we call ghetto. You can still dress nice. I used to wear nice suits. I used to volunteer at the First United Methodist Church. And when I come in there, them white folks would look at me like, wow. They say that this man, I can't believe he live in the projects and dressing nice like that. And the thing I'm trying to let people know, just because you live in the projects don't mean you have to dress like it. And the type of friends I had, I never had friends that live in the project. I always had high-profile friends on the outside. I had friends. One of my friends was the Bass Brothers. Was the first cousin of the Bass Brothers. Me and him used to hang out on weekends and go places. When I told him I live in the project, and he told me he couldn't believe it. He said, "You live in a project? Much as you dress up nice?" And so I tell a person, just because you live in a project, or just because you live in a certain neighborhood, don't mean you have to dress, don't have to act like that. You act different than the rest of people. So what I'm saying to everybody, just because you live in a certain lifestyle, don't mean you have to do what you see other people do. Did that make sense, man?
Absolutely. That's one of the things I taught my son Isaiah. If we ever was homeless, and I had been many times. I bet you couldn't tell you was homeless though. No, especially up there. Because the way you dress in a certain way. So people, and that's one thing I like about a lot of homeless people. Everybody think just because you homeless that
that you're supposed to dress tacky, you're supposed to dress ugly. But I know a lot of homeless people that dress nice, and you can't tell. And they don't stink either; they still smell good. So just because you homeless don't means that you address any kind of way. Now you may have, I call it certain type of homeless people. You got homeless people like you who probably fell out when you was homeless, but just because you fell out, you didn't dress like you fell out. So you got the, it all depends on how you carry yourself. You probably always was the type, you and your son probably was always the type that carry yourself in a certain way, and that nobody really couldn't even tell if you was homeless unless you said it. Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely. But we also had a networking system too. We just wasn't by ourselves. In Denton we had shouts out to Aunt Judy Barrett in Denton 1113 Denton. In Denton on Hickory Street right there. She had the historical house, and she was the pinnacle of the black folks in Denton, and I had the pleasure of meeting her and really staying there with her for years. And even Isaiah stayed there after I left, and she helped him. He went to school at Geyer, all kind of stuff in Denton. And also stayed with Aunt Judy down there. But we learned what the ropes were. We learned how to be homeless. We learned, go to the different churches and get our food and do whatever it was that we had to do. And so that's the reason why I chose the street life for him. I was looking at that this morning, just before we came on. And just checked out, some of his visual and his home going. I really enjoyed that. Thank you again for doing that.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But we learned a lot of different things, and not only kept ourselves in a position to where you couldn't tell what the decision was, especially me. 2009, 2010. During that ice storm up in Denton, you couldn't tell. I was living in the back of a broke down car in uptown Denton, and some people actually found my stuff under the tire and turned it into the police station, and then my Aunt Judy ended up getting it some kind of way because they knew I was over there. But yeah, and then they shut that car down. I couldn't get back in no more. But luckily, a friend of mine had a place, and I ended up staying there and kept that. Yeah, and that was in 2012. But still, it's just a lot of things that, you learn, you go through, you overcome those things. And people don't have to know your state. I was going to the Denton Community Theater. I was at the Denton Community Theater doing theater on the streets, homeless on the streets. When I first did Macbeth, I was on the street. That was 2011. You can go to Macbeth. Denton Community Theater, look up Macbeth, and I played Lennox. And they would have never known my situation and didn't know it for a couple of months, at least 6, doing that. So doors was open.
Right. All right. So let's go to the next topic, man. Today is 25 years ago today that Tupac passed away. Now I always tell people this because people get it mixed up. People say, no, he got killed. No. He did not get killed. He got gunned down. There's a difference in getting gunned down and dying. Tupac still lived from September the 7th. He didn't die until September the 13th. I want to make sure we get this right. September the 7th, he was gunned down after he left from a Mike Tyson fight he left from?
Yeah.
He left he was at a fight in Vegas. And after he left from the fight, and because I've seen the documentary 50 million times, in the documentary it shows a car following him, behind him. Then all of a sudden they showed the car on the side of him, and that's when he got shot. That's when they shot him. But they still, the Las Vegas Police Department and the FBI is still investigating it. After 25 years, they still saying they still do not know who killed Tupac. What are your thoughts? And like you said last week, that they always have had a theory about it, but some people say that they believe that the FBI had something to do with it. But whoever did it never was caught. They still don't know. They still believe that Suge Knight had something to do with it. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah, that's a the big conspiracy. You know, that's the reason why I said 25 years. You know,
right.
My son was 25, so I dedicate this to him as well. So, I like to look at I like to go to, you know, if people don't know about it, I like to go to Suge Knight's son. He has a deal out there on Tupac, talking about the life of Tupac, whether how he died, or if he did die, or if he's still alive.
And some people, and here's what I say about that, because you got some people that not going to ever let it go. Okay, some people, and the reason a lot of people don't let it go, because his death was. A lot of people say his death was very suspicious. Now, I follow this case because remember, 25 years ago, on September 13th, I actually did a candlelight vigil for him. I did a candlelight vigil for Tupac, and we had over 3,000-4,000. That was my first candlelight vigil that I ever done, and we had over 3,000, 4,000 people showed up downtown at that same courthouse where we had your son candlelight vigil. That same courthouse right there is where I organized the candlelight vigil for Tupac 25 years ago. And when I organized that candlelight vigil, I remember I got with K104 FM. It was Nippy Jones crew, and Boss Lady. They was both came. The whole Nippy Jones crew came out to the candlelight vigil that I did for Tupac, and it was oh my God! If I tell you that for that whole week we had people calling my phone crying. Upset. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Tupac is gone. And people was giving me their long, I won't forget it, because people was giving me their long story. People was crying. It was so bad that I had to have other people calling my phone. Answering my phone, because I couldn't take all the phone calls. It was that bad. We had people calling from all across the country, asking about people came from Houston just to come to Fort Worth to come to my candlelight vigil I did for Tupac. And the stories that I heard, this wild story, one lady said that my son was a baby, and I used to let him listen to Tupac. Tupac touched, and if I tell you that Tupac touched so many people's lives across the world, across the globe, and even today, 25 years later, his music still lives on. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, absolutely. You know, when you deal with a legend, you know, their legacy continues. Their autobiography continues. You know, matters, you know, not whether they on the level or the status of Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know, or matters not if they're on the level or status of a
hold
Prince.
Hold that thought real quick, man. Coming up, don't y'all forget, coming up at 12, we got a special trivia to Tupac. DJ Smooth will be doing a 12 o'clock mix at 12 o'clock. Special trivia to Tupac coming up at 12 noon. So you definitely do not want to miss that. That's going to be at 12 o'clock. It's going to be nothing but Tupac. What you think about that, man?
Oh, most definitely.
You're going to be tuned into that, ain't you, man?
No, I'm saying that. It's on.
I hope he put Brenda Haven, baby.
But you don't stop.
Oh, but you got to sing like that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Man, you gonna have, you know what, man? You're gonna have to go in the studio and do some singing. We're gonna have to go in the studio. We're gonna have to get a nice little R&B song and put it together. And maybe we can do a remix of Tupac. And you know that'll sell.
Well, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you who I liked really with Tupac. I liked him in there. I liked that Untouchable though. Untouchable.
Oh my
Untouchable.
God. Oh my God.
This is Tupac, this is Tupac, this is Tupac, this is Tupac.
I don't know if I can hang with that one. I don't know. I'll let you do that by yourself.
That's that Untouchable, yeah.
I can do the singing part, but I can't do the rap.
Tupac,
I let that stay with y'all. I let that professional rapper, I let y'all take care of that one. Man, again, man, 25 years ago today, it marks 25 years ago today that Tupac passed away, and I heard a lot of people say, no, he was gunned down. No, he was gunned down on September the 7th, but he died, what was that, 5 days later, 5 to 7 days later. He paid.
Well, so you take 9, 7, 96.
Yeah.
Then you take 6 days later.
Yeah,
the
you're
13.
right. You're
So
right.
9,
6 days
13.
later.
So 9, 13.
Because he was even though he was in a coma, he was still living. And then he died on the 13th. And I want to ask you this, man, because I'm going to tell you where I was at. When I was listening to K104, I was listening to K104 that night, and I was listening to K104. I was driving in the car with somebody, and I remember this person cutting the radio up real loud, and they had already said that Tupac was in critical condition. And then all of a sudden, K104 said, breaking news, Tupac just passed away. If I tell you, man, I was in tears. I never thought I would be in tears, man. I was in tears. Because, like you, I love me some Tupac. I didn't like every song he did, but I love his music. Brenda was my favorite song. And Dear Mama was my second favorite song. And boy, when they played both of those songs, I was just oh my gosh. Whew, I can't even think about it, but I was in tears. And
Smile for me, smile.
Is that another Tupac song?
Me. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Smile, doo-doo-doo. Smile for me. Come on, that's our native.
Yeah, I was
Tupac and one of our natives.
Right. Wow. I was very sad. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about Tupac. We're gonna talk more about Tupac. When we come back from the break, we gotta pay these bills, and when we come back, we'll talk more about again. I'm speechless, man.
Tupac and the Outlaws.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We'll talk about that, man. Cause was he part of the Outlaw too? Oh man. Okay. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna take a quick station break. We'll be right back.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
I am voice talent Paula G, and I would love to be a resource for your voiceover needs. Whether it's an intro, outro, or PSA, tag, or more, consider Paula G for your voiceover projects. Email paula@paulagvoice.com. It's the voice that counts.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Bringing you another hour of the hottest tracks from around the globe.
All right, y'all. We are back right here on 45 The Beat. I almost said 49, man. Maybe I am thinking about telling 49.
I told you.
Yeah, we are still here, y'all. Shout out to everybody out there tuning in to us. We got a few more minutes left before we be going back to our regular music. And coming up at 12 o'clock, like we said, we got the Tupac mix coming up at 12 o'clock, man. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that mix. How do you want it?
Oh, he did sing that. Oh my God! What other song did he sing? How do you want? Oh, I used to love that song.
Toss it up.
So you know,
baby.
Man.
Yeah.
And you know what? He has so many good hits. But let's also talk about this, man. Not only that, do you also think he kind of predicted the future before it even happened? Let's talk about that.
You know, whenever you deal with you in a class,
he talk about. And if you go to one of his old interviews, he talk about Trump like Trump was like he had already knew Trump was gonna be the president.
Ooh,
that's scary. Was that a prediction?
Yeah, and Bob Dole, he talked about all those. Trump, Bob Dole, he always talked about them. But here's the thing: when you in that type of limelight, and you're in that type of media, and you're in that type of you're pretty much on top of the globe. Well, then there's things that you're going to know that others don't know, and you kind of have to subliminally, speak it, without really saying what it is that you're trying to say, or without really totally conveying what you're trying to convey. So it's not like it's a secret that they didn't understand the secret society.
Right.
It's not a secret that they didn't understand. Well, I got to get out of this pretty soon.
And speaking of that, they say every president is part of that Illuminati. Do you believe that? And that's another topic for another day. But just to say that, do you think? Because to me, it's one thing I did not like about Trump is how he used God in everything, and knowing that. I mean, there's a difference in using God in everything and being fake about it. You can tell that he was trying to sell to the white religion. That's what because he definitely wasn't trying to sell to the black religion, because black religion didn't fall for nothing he said. But he was trying to sell to that white, what they call that? White angelity? What they call that?
I know
white
that.
Religion. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to talk about. The white religion.
I know that a lot of African American blacks, I know some of those that had some money, they followed Trump.
Yeah, but it was only a few of them, but maybe some of your.
Well, it was the few that was middle class and upper middle class.
Right.
I didn't see too many, constituents that were bus riders talking that genre, but I saw a lot of other ones who did. They just thought that he did a good job.
Of course, you're gonna have people that got money that's gonna follow him because they afraid that they may lose their money being a Democrat. I mean, being part of what the Democrat got to offer, because the Democrat believes that if you got money, let me explain this to people. The Democrats believe that if you're rich and you got money, you should not have a problem in sharing your wealth with other people to make sure everybody has an opportunity. But the Republicans don't believe in that. The Republican believes, and I got tongue twisted when I said, Republicans believe that I want to be able to make more money. The key is to make more money. I don't care about the poor people. Let the poor people need to learn how to get their own money. Every man to themselves. And so, but everybody doesn't. What people got to realize is that everybody don't have the opportunity. John, you may have a certain opportunity that I don't have. I may have a certain opportunity that you may have.
Absolutely.
So everybody is not on the same level. And just because you're a black person don't mean that you're gonna be a rich person. Okay, let's put it like that. Because certain people is not gonna allow you to be in a circle. That's number one. And number two, they definitely not gonna allow you to be part of what they're doing because they don't want you to know. That's where the secret society come in. Come on, man. Let's be real.
And going back to the late great Tupac, America's Most Wanted. When you was talking about, do you think that those presidents and vice presidents and those who are in Senate cabinets and those who are in the White House, General Assembly, are they Illuminati affiliated? And then when you look at
it's like being in a gang, of course they are. Just like being in a gang. Yeah. You. Some of your friends is in a gang. You may not be in a gang, but because you socialize with them, you interact with them, they gonna think you're in a gang too. Just like when somebody go and steal something from let's say somebody go steal something from the grocery store, or you go to a video game and steal some games from the store. You may not have stole it. But because you was interact with them when they stole it, you just as guilty as the person that's stealing it. So it's the same way with being in a gang. You may not be in a gang, but because you interact with the person that's in a gang, you hanging out with the person that's in a gang, you might as well be in the gang, because at the end of the day, when the police see them stealing and see you hanging out with them, you just as guilty. And you know this because you got family that's in police. You just as guilty as the person that's doing it. It's just like a person that killed somebody. I may have not been the one that pulled the trigger, but because I was hanging out with them at the time that he killed that person, I'm just as an important person than the person that did it. So I might as well be the one that pulled the trigger too. What are your thoughts on that?
Michael Williams was talking about, this is the actor, was talking about how they were talking about defunding the NYPD and all of these things that they need for the African American community. And ironically, a few hours later, I believe, a couple of days later, he was killed. Whenever you start to want to, expose certain authority, but you wait, till you're about 54, like what happened with a lot of these actors, actresses, and a lot of these entertainers. They trying to speak to us, but they wait so long with their message that by the time they really tell you what they really trying to say, they get killed for it.
But the message is secret. It's in the secret in the music. The message it's a secret agenda. If you see, a lot of people don't. Here's what a lot of people missing. That's why I tell a person it's so important that you listen to the lyrics. Any song you listen to, you're gonna hear a story. Every song has a story. Every song has a hidden agenda. And so when you listen to certain music, you listen to it very closely. I've been told by Rep-A-Lot Records and other major people that I have a good ear for music. And I do, because I listen to the lyrics of what they're saying. Every song you hear has a secret agenda in that song. Just listen to it. Go over and over and listen to it. Have you ever took a record? Let me ask you this, man. Have you ever took a record and you slowly listen to that record? If you slowly listen to that record, you can hear the devil in that song.
Yeah, they talk about playing it backwards.
We
used to say that in the early 80s, doing that. It's playing slow. That's what Screw came from.
It's a hidden secret behind that when you listen to it.
It is. And, but here's the thing about deaf and dumb. Deaf ears and blind eyes. They're not going to see it. They're not going to hear it. And here's the thing about those who are trying to, put things out there subliminally. A lot of us don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I would rather that you tell me straight up what you're saying. That way I know what you're talking, because you're going to get killed for it anyway. Tell me what you're talking about.
They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
Because you're going to die anyway. You're going to get killed anyway.
And you know why they're not going to do that? Because what they want you to do is they're not going to tell you. It's just like it's just like you writing a book. If you write a book, you're not going to tell, if somebody interview you about a book, like I interview you about a book, do you think you're going to tell me about the whole book? No. You're not going to tell me about the whole book, because the key is you want me to go out and buy that book and learn more. You may tell me bits and pieces, but you're not going to tell me everything about that book, because why? You want me to go out and buy the book and learn by reading the book. The key is to read the book and learn for myself. But if you tell me every bitty piece, if you tell the listeners every bitty pieces of that book, I might as well not even buy the book, because you don't told me the full story already. So I understand the artist that's making this music, because the key is for you to buy it and listen to word to word. Some artists who do music, some artists do music just for that artwork. Every artist you see are not living that type of lifestyle, but they practicing what they hear on the street. Just like somebody writes a song about love. Hell, I may not be in love, but I'm writing a song about somebody else in love. The two people are in love. Like I may write a song that said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but I can't let her go. Okay, this guy, I never forget, I was about 14 years old, and this guy came to my house and he taught me about what it is to write a song. And he was actually performing. He was somebody famous, and he was performing at Kern Van Dream when Kern Van Dream was first open, when Kern Van Dream was opened up. And I remember him as a songwriter. He would write a song, and he would tell me, "You see that clock right there?" And I would look at this clock, and he was saying, "But this is how you make a song." And he would go, "It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I can't let her go." And then he would write a song about that clock. Now, it wasn't him that was waiting on this girl at 3 o'clock, but he wrote the song because there was so many people out there that may have experienced that song about 3 o'clock in the morning. So he showed me how to write the song. So the bottom line is, everybody that writes songs may not be writing songs because of their experience, but they may be writing songs about somebody else's experience, but they put it in a place that is them going through it. Because that's the only way the general public gonna listen to it if they know Keith Sweat going through this. Come on, man. Did that make sense? What I'm saying, do that make sense?
So you think R. Kelly can make a new song now, a new album now?
Wait,
he can get out of it.
R. Kelly maybe
he can talk about anything. He can talk about a lot.
Well, R. Kelly got some new stuff he can talk about now. The next chapter of his song can be about how many kids he molested. I molested 5 kids. I molested 5 women.
I was accused.
Yeah. He got something to talk about. If I was R. Kelly, I would leave that shit I would leave that alone. R. Kelly, leave it alone and try to focus on how you gonna get out of this. How about that? What you think about that, man?
Well, they got the right people in place to be able to do whatever it is they need to do, whatever trouble that whatever slap on the wrist, whatever slap on the wrist.
Going through right now, though.
I wouldn't want to.
I would never ever want to be in his shoes.
Of course, the business that I'm in, it closely relates to stuff like that. But still, this is something. Well, let's get back on pop.
Okay, yeah. So we don't went from the north to the west. We didn't even go straight to the other side of the east side. We don't went from the north to the west.
And I was also talking about the song "Smile" from our native Scarface.
Okay.
Yeah. So and I've seen an interview with Scarface not too long ago. Oh my
Scarface and let me tell y'all, Scarface is a good dude. I remember when I was doing TV, I had an opportunity to do a phone interview with Scarface. That's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
Very down there.
And then I also had an opportunity to meet Bun B in person. Man, if I tell you that the whole ghetto crew is cool as hell. And not only him, but Bush Wickville. I went to his hotel. Rebel-Lot, I used to do a lot of work with Rebel-Lot when I was doing TV. And Rebel-Lot used to always invite me to come down to Rebel-Lot. And matter of fact, the owner of Rebel-Lot, you still owe me an interview. You wouldn't let me do an interview with you because you was trying to get your hair cut.
And that's still Jay Prince?
Yeah, Jay Prince. Jay Prince was I think Jay Prince's son or daughter, one of them is running the record labels now.
And rest in peace to Bushwick Bill, the great Bushwick Bill. He did a gospel album before his departure. And
a lot of people don't know this also. When I did an interview with Bushwick Bill, one of the things that Bushwick Bill left with me is he told me, he said, Donnie B, one thing I want to leave with your views is always focus on our babies, focus on our kids. He believed, when I was in his hotel room, my whole TV crew went. And when I was in he invited me personally to come and do an interview with him. And when I went to his hotel room, and that's all he talked about, is how he wanted to see. He was concerned about our future. And now I can see why. Because back when he was concerned about our future wasn't that bad. But I see what he's talking about now when he's talking about our babies. I see what he's talking about now.
Well, yeah, we've totally again
Generation lost.
Well, what have we left to them?
Nothing.
You know, we left. And then we won't even tell them about what's the truth. What we won't even tell them about the past. We won't even tell them about, because that's so embarrassing to us.
Well,
because we've been defeated, and so
when you try to tell them about the past, they don't want to listen to it. They don't want to hear it.
Dad, they'll repeat it.
Dad, that's back in your. Wait a minute, this is what my son tell me. Dad, that's back in your old days.
Well, then they'll end up repeating.
Y'all say we can't be that damn old, are we? Are we that old to them? Are we that old? But I guess you will call, because I am in my early 50s. I guess you will call that old one.
I'm like the great late Tommy Ford. No, we ain't that old, dog.
Yeah, but these young generation, they believe. They definitely believe that 50 and up, 40 and up is old, especially
man. Oh, I used to think that, but now I look good though. I'm like, oh, I was thinking that was old.
I'm proud to be good. I'm proud to be the 50, because back in the day, 50 wasn't like it is now. 50. I'm ready to be I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready to be a senior citizen. I can't wait till I get 54 now. Because at 54, you consider as a senior citizen, you get a discount. Come on, 54.
World famous down to be.
And somebody asked me, was I'm going to be still doing radio at 60. Hell yeah, I'm going to still be doing it. My uncle done it at 70.
When did Tom Joyner retire?
He just retired. This year.
Oh, what you?
Mountain took over his radio show. That was
okay, so that's how old you going to be then.
Yeah, he's still doing radio in certain radio market. He's still doing it. He was in his 70s or 80s when he retired.
Right. Did Don Cornelius retire, or did he die before he retired?
He died before he retired.
Okay, so he hung his blood up like that.
Yeah.
So he stayed, you know.
But he died. They're saying Don Cornelius died of suicide. That's what I'm hearing. Did you hear that?
I don't
They
know.
say he died he committed suicide. He killed himself.
Yeah, a whole lot of folks have done something like that. Like my boy Neil, that was on the soap opera. I used to love Neil, man. It's like you coming in here. Neil was the only one that was the coolest.
A lot of people, a lot of these people got so much money problems that they feel the only way out is to kill themselves. It's like this one police officer I used to work for at a Pizza Inn. I used to work for Pizza Inn downtown Fort Worth. That place only was open for 2 years. And I remember, I didn't like police. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like police officers. But this police officer that owned the restaurant, I'll never forget, he hired me. And me and him became very close. I can quit that job 3-4 times, and every time he would hire me back. You know why? Because I was a good worker. And he actually hired me to work in promotion marketing. I was the only one he allowed to go on the streets and pass out flyers and be over. He gave me a specific name. He said, Mr. Ballard, you're gonna be our promotion marketing over this place. And I brought so many customers in. He made me the promotion marketing director. I can come in that place anytime I want. I didn't even have to pay for not one piece of. If I brought you in with me back then, and I was even in project, if I brought you in back there with me, he would let you eat free with me. Every person that came with me ate free. I didn't even have to be working there. He would still allow me to eat free. He took me out of being a dishwasher to being promotion marketing. And I made good money. And all I had to do was bring the customer. And man, if I tell you that because of me, customers came in from all over downtown, just come in that pizza restaurant to eat pizza. And so when he died, you talk about in tears. I was in tears. I couldn't believe that him and his wife were having so much problem that he committed suicide. The funny part about it though, it never made the news. The news police department kept that a secret. That Fort Worth police did not want that to get out. What are your thoughts on that, man?
See, that's something. You know, when we have a community that really, I remember in East Garland, you know, there was a restaurant called Venus Eateries. Shouts out to they were out of Oklahoma, and I was like 17 and they allowed me to work. Man, they always fed me. I was still homeless too. I came from homeless, man, for years, man.
Wow.
But they always fed me. I worked there. I was working there in Jack in the Box, right there on Kingsley. And when you have a community that cares for the community, and then that it's a black business right there. It does something because it instills something in me. They wanted me to be a manager. I just didn't have an education at the time.
Right.
And they were really encouraging me, pushing me to do that. But I learned the whole skill, the whole ropes, of how to manage and how to, be on the floor and to cook and to serve and to do stuff, And so I don't know if I called him Old Al. I hope he's still around. But he was somebody that really instilled in me. I think he was he was 40 years my elder at the time. This is like 92. So if he's still around, shouts out to Old Al. I had a lot of encouragement, man. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, man, it's almost time for us to get ready. So we got more music coming up, and then coming up at 12 o'clock, we got the throwback to trivia to Tupac coming up at 12 noon, and so get ready for that, man. Anything you got any shout outs you want to do, man?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my Justice. I want to shout out to Miss Nikki out there.
And let's definitely keep Nikki and her grandbaby in prayer. That's all I gotta say. I keep them in prayer. Let's also keep our former security in prayer, Steve, who.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Yeah, who jumped on pyro. But both our security was hurt on last weekend, and so we want to keep them in prayer. And our former security could be going to prison.
Oh no!
Yeah, our former head security. Well, he was not the head, but he was part of the security team. Could be going to prison for beating up our other security. What are your thoughts on that, man? It's a lot of crazy.
No, I've been texting our security and stuff, people out there to see what was going on and see what's going on, because I wanted to really give them a hearty thank you for coming out to the visual and really being out at the visual.
Well, you'll see them again on September the 25th, man. On September 25th, don't forget, you guys, we are having our United My Justice picnic. Nick is working on getting TCU to come out, and hopefully we'll get some sponsors to help with the food. Isaiah's mom said she's gonna make some potato salad. Is her potato salad good, man?
Oh, you talking about the cook?
Oh my God!
I'm gonna want some of that. Yeah, anything else they make.
What you bringing? What you bringing?
I'm gonna have a dish. I'm gonna have something nice. But I'm gonna get my mama to do something too. Shouts out to my mom out there. NBPUA.
I'm gonna probably bring some sodas. I'm gonna probably bring a bunch of canned sodas. We're gonna need to get an ice chest too. I'm gonna talk to Nick about us getting an ice chest. Nick is trying to work on getting a bounce house. So if you got the kids, bring the kids out. It's gonna be fun for the kids too. And we'll have the Fort Worth PD as we always have, and we always make sure our police officers get fed. We make sure they get fed before we get fed. What you think?
Yeah, we got to make sure that our team security is always well taken care of. And I think they're going to be happy. And thank them again for coming out to the visual as well.
Even our Fort Worth police officers are going to be happy, because last year, if I tell you that the Fort Worth police officer had so much fun, I think they had more fun. After we had our little march that we went back to celebrate, boy, if I tell you our Fort Worth police I think they had more fun than we did. They was, boy, one officer, he said, "Ooh, man, who cooked this? It's so good." He stayed, our other officer left. He stayed there the whole time. He said, "Man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here with y'all."
So you done made a friend.
Oh, man. You know what? That's why I tell people all the time. Take good care of our good officers, and they'll take good care of you. Do that make sense?
Oh, most definitely.
I can have any kind of problem, and you see, and I think you witnessed that. Did you not witness that, man?
Did not witness?
You witnessed.
If y'all don't know Donnie D got some pull, I didn't know he had pull. Like, I'm coming out, I get out, and that location where you did the video with Tupac was at 100 West Weatherford Street, and that's the old historic courthouse. That's where we also had the visual for there.
Yes.
on the 27th. Yeah, but if you don't think Dunny B, and don't forget, world famous DJ Dunny B, don't got no pool, you better think again. Man, we had the fire department out there, we had the EMC out there, and the police department out there, and they had their little lights on and gave their condolences and stuff like that.
They did.
And then you also got pulled with Carter as well.
Oh yeah,
and Carter.
He
Yeah.
texted me yesterday, asking me he hope I'm doing better. Cause he know I've been sick for the past couple of days. Over the weekend, I wasn't special on Saturday, man. I wasn't feeling too well. I want to shout out to everybody on Facebook and everybody that's been people from all over the world that's been inboxing me, checking on me, making sure I'm okay. Ministers, community leaders overseas has been texting me. Tony texted me yesterday to ask me was I okay. My friend from Nigeria, he texted me to make sure I was okay. He texted me this yesterday morning too. What do you think about that, man?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We want to give our shouts out to Scott Thunder Radio, Dr. Byron D. Herndon, also BPUA, Black Paralegals Undergraduates Association, and again, United My Justice, and Dion Ballard, Illicit Records, and who else out there? WSTG and all that.
The whole family. All right, y'all. It's almost time for us to get ready to go with this part of the show. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to us, and me and John be back again tomorrow to do Mo Tomorrow. Again, we're gonna take a break, and after the break, here come the
Kick back with some classical. And when you do, make a classic. Start with Eckrich Hardwood Smoked Sausage. Then, just add it to anything. Pasta, mac and cheese, chili, anything. As long as there's Eckrich, you'll get a standing ovation. Eckrich, you do you.
This is the sound of all the things you want. And this is the sound of getting it super fast with GoPuff. Download now and order in seconds for delivery in minutes. All for a flat fee of $1.95.
All right, y'all. Y'all know it is going down on this beautiful Monday afternoon. It is actually official 12 noon. This is the last hour of the show. And y'all know that we're dedicating this show to Tupac. Tupac would have been, 25 years ago today. It's 25 years today that Tupac died on September the 13th. So we're dedicating this show, the last hour, to Tupac. And to all the fans out there, y'all check it out. Nothing but Tupac mix right now.
Grandmaster Cass, LL, raising hell, but I didn't last every day and rock Kim was the shit to me. I flipped to see a Dougie Fresh show with Ricky D and Red Alert was putting in work. And Chuck Chill had my homies on the hill getting ill when shit was real. When I still remember raw with Daddy Kane when De La Soul was putting potholes in the game. I can't explain how it was. Houdini had me puffing on that Buddha getting buzzed. Cause there I was, them black parties in the projects and on my block. And think you don't stop sipping on that private side. And through my speaker, Queen Latifah and MC Light. Listen to Trench KRS to get me through the night. With Taylor Rockin' Mantronics and Step Sonic. Remember Pusha with the bar shit. Nothing like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school didn't pave the way. Like the old school. I wouldn't be here today if the old school.
How did you want it? How did you feel? Coming up as a nigga in the cash can, living in the fast lane life for real. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a nigga in a cash can, living in the fast lane life for real.
Love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out. Got a nigga wanting it so bad I'm about to pass out. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, time to fly about it. Catch you at a club, oh shit, you got me feeling. Body talking shit to me, but I can comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then here's your chance. Do an 80 on the freeway, police catch me if you can. Forgive me, I'm a rider, still I'm just a simple man. All I want is money, fuck the fame, I'm a simple man. Mr. International, player with the passport, just like a ladder, bitch. Get you anything you ask for, it's either him or me. Champagne, Hennessy, a favorite of my homies when we floss on our enemies. Witness as we creep to a low speed. Peep what a hoe need. Puff some more weed, bump you don't need. Approaching hoochies with a passion, been a long day, but I've been driven by attraction in a strong way. Your body is banging, baby. I love it when you're flown it. Time to give it to daddy, nigga. Now tell me how you want it. How do you want it? How does it feel? As a nigga in the cash game. I'm living in the cash game, living in the groove. How do you want it? How do you feel? As a nigga in the cash game. I'm living in the fast lane. Keep your mind on your riches. 911, it's an emergency. Cowards tried to murder me from hood to the birds. Every one of you niggas heard of me. Shit, I'm legendary, niggas scary and paralyzed. Nothing more I despise than the liar. Cowards out. My mama told me when I was a seed, such a vicious motherfucker. Why these devils set me free? I proceed to make them shiver when I deliver criminal lyrics from a worldwide mob figure. Thug niggas from everywhere, Mr. Machiavelli. Niggas is waiting for some thug shit, that's what they tell me. So many rumors, but I'm infinite, immortal outlaw. Switching up on you ordinary bitches like I'm Southpaw, you get left. And every breath I breathe until the moment I'm deceased. Will be another moment falling as a G. I grip the crowd, then I start again. Eternally, I live in sin until the moment that they let me breathe again. The heart to
go hard for the fight. I was in every game. Then about 5, I was in all of them. Whichever one was winning. The heart to me. I wasn't fighting shit. Nigga made me unball my fist once. Show you how scared I was. I had my fist up ready, but motherfucker, put your hand down.
My lyrical verse with so much pain to some niggas it hurts. My guns bust. If you ain't one of us, it gets worse. Bitch niggas get they eyes swole. In fly mode, I'm a homicidal outlaw. In 5-0, get your lights on. The fight's on. Tonight's gonna be a fucking fight, so we might roll. My own homies say I'm heartless, but I'm a G to this until the day I'm gone. That's regardless. Ride by, niggas bow down. Thought I rot in jail, pay bail when niggas out now. Throw up your hands if you thugged out. First nigga act up, first nigga getting drugged out. I can be a villain if you let me. A motherfucker if you do upset me. Tell the cops to come and get me, rip the crowd like a phone number. To start again, don't have no motherfucking friends, nigga. Look inside the heart to the
heart for the fight. Everybody knows my nigga's drinking. Every week he get his ass whooped. He never wins a fight, but he always wants to fight.
Ain't no heart to me.
No heart for the fight. You don't get out of the way, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Ain't no heart to me. Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep their hopes in check. Cause though they sweat a brother majorly. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. She tell me that she needs me. Cries when she leaves me. And every time she sees me, she squeeze me. Lady, take it easy. Hate to sound sleazy, but tease me. I don't want it if it's that easy. Hey yo, bust it. Baby got a problem saying bye-bye. Just another hazard of a fly guy. Your ass wide don't matter. My pockets got fatter. Now everybody's looking for the ladder. And ain't no need in being greedy. If you wanna see me, try to keep a number, baby, when you need me. And I'll be there in a jiffy. Don't be picky, just be happy with this quickie. But when you learn, you can't time it down, baby doll. Check it out. I get around. What you mean you don't know? Check it go. I get around. The underground just don't stop for hoes. I get around. Still down with the underground clowns. Around they go. I get around. Yeah. Hey yo, shot. Let them hoes know.
Now you can tell from my everyday fits, I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just cause I'm a freak don't mean that we can hit the sheets. Baby, I can see that you don't recognize me. I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin on your panties. Never knew a hooker that could share me. I get
What's up, love? How you doing?
Right.
Well, I've been hanging, singing, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was banging your homegirl you went to school with. That's cool, but did she tell you about her sister and your cousin? Thought I wasn't. See, weekends was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. So just let me hit it, yo. And don't mistake my statement for a clown. We can keep it on the down low, long as you know that I get around.
I get around. rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for these niggas. There's no need to be friends. They got me under surveillance. I swear somebody can tell it. No, there's no being sold. But I ain't the one selling. Don't wanna be another number. I got a fucking gang of weed to keep me going under. The federalists wanna see me dead. Niggas put prices on my head. Now I got 2 rock dollars by my bed. I feed them lead. Now I'm released. How will I live? Well, God forgive me for all the dirt a nigga did. To feed kids, one life to live. It's so hard to be positive when niggas shooting at your crib. Mama, I'm still thugging. The world is a war zone. My homies is inmates, and most of them dead grown. Full grown, finally a man. Still scheming on ways to put some greed inside the palms of my empty hands. Just picture me rolling, flossing the beans on rims that isn't stolen. My dreams are sensing, my hopes are born. I'm like a fiend that finally sees when the dope is gone. My nerves is wet, heart beating in my hands is swollen. Thinking of the G's I'll be holding. Picture me rolling. Can you see that? Move to the side a little bit so you can get a clear picture. Can you see it? Picture me rolling. Yeah, nigga. Hey, but peep how my nigga Sock do it. Guess who's back?
I got keys coming from overseas. Cost a nigga 200 G's. I'm a street commando, Nino, for example. This lavish lifestyle is hard to handle, so I got the flaws cause I'm more like a boss player. Thug bred to be a woman layer. So many player haters, imitators, steady swinging. Make me wanna start back banging. So I'm caught up in the game. Dress code change. Packing 40 Glocks to tame or rearrange. All that jealousy and envy coming from my enemies. While I'm sipping on Reman, running back Lexus Chevys on the roam. 96 big body sitting no chrome. As we head up out the zone, Stone facing his own. You can admire, but don't look too long. I'm living a dream with triple beams and my pockets bulging. It's hard to imagine. Picture me rolling.
Got your head up, even when the road is hard, never give up. Now here's a story about a woman with dreams, so picture perfect at 13 and ebony queen. Beneath the surface, it was more than just a crooked smile. Nobody knew about a secret, so it took a while. I could see a tear fall slow down a black tee, shedding quiet tears in the backseat. So when she asked me, what would you do if it was you? Couldn't answer, such a horrible pain to live through. I tried to trade places in the tragedy. I couldn't picture 3 crazy niggas grabbing me. For just a moment I was trapped in the pain. Lord, come and take me for niggas violated. They chased and they raped me, even though it wasn't me. I could feel the grief thinking with your brains blown. That would make the pain go no. You gotta find a way to survive, cause they win when your soul dies. Baby, please don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. You got to keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. Hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry. Hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up, baby, don't cry.
Get him, girl. He ain't gon' never change. I ain't no hater, but that nigga lost in the game. After the bright lights and big things, he probably could love you, but he in love with the struggle. Every day, his mind on getting more. And never your feelings, he chasing millions for show. Now you about to have his baby. Another wild ass nigga that's gon' drive you crazy. You got too much more living to do. Spin this to you, cause you deserve more than what he giving to you. Beautiful, black, precious, and complicated. A new millennium dime piece, so fine she got them all stuck standing still when she come through. Baby, take a little more time. Love will find you and show us the sky's blue. Somebody other than me gon' give you everything you need. Feel me?
Baby, don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up. Baby, don't cry. You got to keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up. Baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up. Baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard.
You find an MC like me who's strong. Leave motherfuckers aboard with no verbal support. And when I command the microphone, I get delicate condo. With a bear and a snake and a panda among those who can withstand the more power I gain and make it possible for me to drop you direct to brain. Imagine to keep on wishing upon a star. Finally realizing who the fuck we are when I penetrate. It's been misunderstood meant to be the greatest MC of all time. When I create a rhyme for the simple fact. When I attack the crimson tide, I'm intention to ride. Every time all night, I'm faced with
The stars beyond this one bar for me to put down my guard. I'm faced with a mirage, breaking the gas with a 6-8 all day. In and out with my paper, soon to count the body.
So mandatory, my elevation, my lyrics like orientation. So you could be more familiar with the nigga you facing. We must be patient, nothing better than communication. Know the damage and highly flammable like gas stations. Sorry, I left that ass waiting. No more procrastination, give up the fake and get that ass shaking. I'm busting and making motherfuckers panic. Don't take your life for granted, put that ass in the dirt. You swear the bitch was planet. My lyrics motivate the planet. It's similar to Rhythm Nation, but thugged out. Forgive me, Janet. Who's in control? I'm activating your soul. You know the way the game's getting told. Yo, 2 years ago, a friend of mine told me Alizé and Cristal blows your mind. Bear witness to the dopest fucking rhyme I grow. Taking off my coat, clearing my throat.
I got my mind made up, come on, get into it. Tito, let it ride. Tonight's the night. I got my mind made up, come on, get into it. Let it ride. Tonight's the night.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me. You know what? I bet you got it twisted, you don't know who to trust. So many player hating niggas trying to sound like us. Say they ready for the funk, but I don't think they know it. Straight to the depths of hell is where them cowards going. Well, all you still down, nigga, holler when you see me. And let these devils be sorry for the day they finally freed me. I got a caravan of niggas every time we ride. Hitting motherfuckers up when we pass by. Until I die, live the life of a boss player. Cause even when I'm high, fuck with me and get crossed later. The future's in my eyes. Cause all I want is cash and things. A 5 double low, bands wanting flashy bangs. Bitches pursue me like a dream. Been known to disappear before your eyes. It's like a dope thing. It seems my main thing was to be major. Paid the game sharper than the motherfucking razor blade. Save money, bring bitches. Bitches bring lies. One nigga's getting jealous and motherfuckers die. Depend on me like the first and 15. They might hold me for a second, but these phones won't get me. We got 4 niggas and low riders and ski masks screaming thug life. Every time they pass, all eyes on me. Little life is a thug nigga, until the day I die. Little life is a boss player. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Little life is a thug nigga, until the day I die. Little life is a boss player. All eyes on me. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party. Oh shit. You done fucked up, man. You done put 2 of America's most wanted in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. Y'all niggas about to feel this. Break out the champagne glasses and motherfucking condoms. Have one on us, alright? Picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture. Bomber hooches with precision. My intentions to get with you with that and double OP. Dog, my fucking homie. Use a cold ass nigga on them all.
Show enough. I keep my hand on my gun, cause they got me on the run. Now I'm back in the courtroom, waiting on the outcome. Free Tupac is all that's on the niggas' mind. But at the same time, it seems they trying to take mine. So I'ma get smart and get defensive and shit. And put together a million march for some gangster shit.
So now they got a slate. 2 multi-millionaire motherfuckers catch a case. Bitches get ready for the throwdown. The shit's about to go down. Me and Snoop about to clown. I'm losing my religion. I'm vicious on these stool pigeons. You might be deep in this game, but you got the rules missing. Niggas be acting like you savage. They out to get the cabbage. I got nothing but love for my niggas living lavish.
I got a pit named P, she niggerina. I got a house out in the hills, right next to Chino. And I think I got a black Beamer, but my dream is to own a fly casino like Bugsy Siegel and do it all illegal and get scooped up by the little homie in the Riga. It feel good to you, baby bubba. You see, this is for the G's and the keys, motherfucker.
Now follow as we ride, motherfuck the rest. 2 of the best from the west side, and I can make you famous. Niggas been down for years, so how can they blame us? I live in fear of a felony. I never stop belly needs, motherfucking G's. If you got it, better flaunt it. Another woman, 2 of America's most wanted. So many lessons, how not to mess with broken hearts. So many questions. When this began, we was the perfect match. Perhaps we had some problems, but we working at it. And now the arguments are getting loud. I wanna stay, but I can't help from walking out. Let's throw it away. Just take my hand and understand. If you could see, I never planned to be a man. It just wasn't me. But now I'm searching for commitment and other arms. I'm back. I'm a sucker for love. That's right. Sucker for love. And I'm feeling happy. You try to trap me, say you're pregnant, and guess who's the daddy? Don't wanna fall for it, but in this case, what could I do? So now I'm back to making promises to you, trying to keep it true. What if I'm wrong? A trick to keep me holding on, trying to be strong in the process, keep it going. About to lose my composure, I'm getting close to packing up and leaving notes and getting ghosts. Tell me who knows a peaceful place where I can go to clear my head. I'm feeling low, losing control. My heart is saying leave, or what a tangle where we weave when we conspire to conceive. And now you're getting calls at the house, guess you're cheating. That's all I need to hear, cause I'm leaving. I'm out the door, never no more when you see me. This is the end, cause now I know you've been cheating. I'm a sucker for love.
Do for love. You try everything, but you don't give up.
In the city, the cops are topping me. The project is full of bullets, the bodies is dropping. They ain't no stopping me. Constantly moving while making millions. Witnessing killings, leaving dead bodies in the abandoned buildings. Carries the children cause they're illin'. Addicted to killing and the appeal from the cap villains. Without feeling, but will they last or be blasted? Hard-headed bastard. Maybe you'll listen in this casket. The aftermath. More bodies being buried. I'm losing my homies in a hurry. They relocating to the cemetery. Got me worried. Stressing my business blurry. The question is, will I live? No one in the world loves me. I'm headed for danger. Don't trust strangers. Put one in the chamber whenever I'm feeling this anger. Don't wanna make excuses, cause this is how it is. What's the use unless we're shooting? No one notices the you. It's just me against the world, baby.
Me against the world.
It's just me against the world. It's just me against the world.
Me against the world.
Cause it's just me against the world, baby. Me against the world. I got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is definitely going down. We live in the two-pop mix. It's going down right here. Man, y'all remember that song, Me Against the World? It is definitely going down right here on this beautiful Monday afternoon. And man, it's going to be another cool off day. It's not going to be as hot, and we'll talk about that coming up in a little bit. You too, definitely tune in to the hottest station in the nation right here on 45 The Beat. And shout out to Dion Ballard for calling in, and also shout out to my boy Jung, who just left the studio with me, who just left the studio earlier during the 11 o'clock hour as we stopped the show to talk about some big things. And don't forget, we got United My Justice is working on a turkey giveaway. We're going to be working with Dundre from J&J Funeral Home. We'll keep you posted as we get more details about that. And also, we're going to be working on a toy drive, you guys. We're going to be collecting toys. We're going to be looking for places to drop off the toys. And we'll tell you more about that coming soon.
And curves, a heart full of gold, still it won't change the world. Though she could never understand why some underhanded plans witness a man die. Was only 15, should have been the beauty queen. Still see her crying by the caskets when her parents got killed. Little girl, don't cry, cause even though they died, you can best believe they watching over thee from the sky. Never asked for this misery, but look at what you getting, it's a blessing in disguise. When you find out you're pregnant, no money, no home, and even though you all alone, you got to do this on your own. So baby, go, I wish you luck, and if you need me, call, just come to me and let me feed you all. I can understand the way it feels when you're fighting the world, facing all this drama when mama's just a little girl. Mama's just a little girl. At 16, what a beautiful thing. The very essence of a jet black ebony queen. man who could tell she get pregnant at an early age. She didn't listen, had sex, watch her belly raise. Hey, got violated by someone she dated. If this is fate, I hate to see the seed she created. And so we waited, though it takes time to build a body and the mind. She reclines 9 months, then finally it's time. What do we find? Little growing boy of mine, with a tortured soul, addicted to a life of crime, at no time for growing stage. He learned his values on the streets at an early age. Watch for police, don't come home. Why? Cause mama's acting crazy at the hospital. About to have another baby like a rose from the concrete. Born with it, blessed with twins. How the hell can mama raise 3 men? So we began close as family. Such insanity, a happy home from one act of inhumanity. Plus mama said the seed was corrupted, used to rub her belly, begging us to breathe and she love us. Now mama sits quiet, sipping peppermint schnapps. Turn the house into a spot and made her watch for the cops. Hey, how can mama bring a thug like me in this world? She ain't the cause of all the drama, cause mama's just a little girl. Stupid motherfuckers don't know. Mama's just a little girl. How can she raise us? Lord have mercy, Father, help us all. Since you supplied your phone number, I can't help but call. Time for action, conversating, we relaxing, kicking back. Got you curious for love, passion. Now picture that. Tongue kissing, hand full of hair. Look in my eyes. Time to make the bed rock. Baby, look how it rise. Me and you moving in the nude. Do it in the living room, sweating up the sheets. It's the thug in me. I mean, I'm disrespecting when I tongue kiss your neck. I go a long way to get you wet. What you expect? Late night, hit the highway, drop the top. I pull over, getting busy in the parking lot. And don't you love it how I lick your hips and glide? Kiss you soft on your stomach, push my love inside. Got you lost in the love song, stuck in the lust. I got the bedroom shaking, back breaking when we're tossing it up.
Goodness, baby, I love the way it's going down. When nobody's around, slip, slide, ride, giving me that nice ride. I like what I wanna get all night. You and me alone, everybody's gonna toss it up, baby. Let's get it on. The way you please me, baby. The sexy way you tease me, that's right. The way you move your body really drives me crazy. Your body hypnotizing. It's all so exciting. So exciting. So baby, come on home with me. I like the way you get it to me, baby. Let me see you try to see it. I like the way you give it to me. Let me see you try to see it. I like the way you give it to me. Let me see you try to see it.
I was blind to the facts, stabbed in the back. I couldn't trust my own homies, just a bunch of dirty rats. Will I succeed? Paranoid from the weed and hocus pocus, try to focus, but I can't see. And in my mind, I'm a blind man doing time. Look to my future, cause my past is all behind me. Is it a crime to fight for what is mine? Everybody's dying. Tell me what's the use in trying? I've been trapped since birth, cautious, cause I'm cursed. And fantasies of my family and the hurts. And they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here. I can't lie, ain't no love for the other side. Jealousy inside, make them wish I died. Oh my Lord, tell me what I'm living for. Everybody's dropping, got me knocking on heaven's door. And all my memories of seeing brothers bleed, and everybody agrees, but still nobody sees. Recollect your thoughts, don't get caught up in the mix, cause the media's full of dirty tricks. Only God can judge me. Yeah, baby. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me, and only God can. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Flatline. I hear the doctor standing over me, screaming I can make it. Got a body full of bullet holes, laying here naked. Still I can't breathe. Something's evil in my IV. Cause every time I breathe, I think they're killing me. I'm having nightmares, homicidal fantasies. I wake up strangling, dangling my bed sheets. I call a nurse cause it hurts to reminisce. How did it come to this? I wish they didn't miss. Somebody help me, tell me where to go from here. Cause even thugs cry, but do the Lord care? Trying to remember, but it hurts. I'm walking through the cemetery, talking the streets got our babies. We gotta eat, no more hesitation. Each and every black male's trapped, and they wonder why we suicidal running round strapped. Mr. Police, please try to see that it's a million motherfuckers stressing just like me. Only God can judge. 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 That would just not kill me, it only make me stronger. I don't see why everybody feel as though they gotta tell me how to live my life.
California knows how to party. California knows how to party. In the city of LA. In the city of good old ones. In the city of Compton. We keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming, fiending for money and alcohol. The life of a West Side player with cowards die and a strong ball. Only in Cali will we riot, not rally to live and die. In LA we wear chucks, not valleys. Yeah, that's right. Dressed in locs and khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but half caution, we collide with other crews famous because we programs. Worldwide, let them recognize from Long Beach to Rosecrans. Bumping and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know the road will bow down to no man. Say what you say, but give me that bomb beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down. Cali is where they put they mag down. Give me love.
Knows how to party, really knows how to California knows how to party. Come on, baby, in the city
South Central.
of LA. In the city of good old ones.
That's right.
In the city of Compton. We keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'.
But make it shake.
Come on. Shake, shake it, baby. Shake, shake, shake it. Shake, shake it, mama. Shake it, Cali.
Shake it, Cali.
Shake, shake it, baby.
Shake it, Cali.
Shake, shake it. Shake, shake it, mama.
West Coast.
Shake it, Cali.
Yeah. Long Beach in the house. Yeah. Oaktown. Oakland definitely in the house. Frisco. Yeah. Frisco. And you know LA up in this. Pasadena. Where you at? Yeah. Inglewood. Inglewood always up to no good. Even Hollywood trying to get a piece, baby. Sacramento. Sacramento, where you at? Yeah. Throw it up, y'all. Throw it up. Throw it up. I can't see ya. Let's show these fools how we do it on this west side. Cause you and I know it's the best side. Yeah. That's right. West Coast. West Coast. California love. California love.
California, California knows how to party. California knows how to party.
Where they at?
In the city of LA.
South Central.
In the city of
Now I cannot explain how this game laced. Plus with this fame, I got enemies do anything to break me. My attitude changed, got to the point where I was driven. 24/7 money's my mission, just a nigga trying to make a living. These busted chicks don't want no mail. They spend spending their riches on scandalous bitches, so stay petrified in jail. It's hell plus all the dealers wrote a meal ticket. Jealous ass bitches, player hating, but we still kick it. Always keep my eyes on the prize, watch the police. See so much murder, neighborhoods getting no sleep. But still, I get my money on major, continuously communicating through my pager. Niggas know me, don't have no homies cause they jealous. I hustle solo, cause when I'm broke, I got no time for the fellas. Listen, ain't nothing poppin' by no broke nigga, ain't no joke. Fuck what they say and get your dope, nigga, heavy in the game.
Oh, the bomber cause them a come try take mine. Oh, me serious enough. I don't blood clap play no game. Oh, the bomber you take this thing for, you take this thing for joke. Oh, that's right. Oh, but I forget feel one every time.
I'm just a young black male. Curse since my birth, had to turn to crack sales. If worse come to worse, headed for them back jails. Or maybe it's urge, my only way to stack mail is out here doing dirt, man, my decisions do or die. Been hustling since junior high, no time for asking why. Getting high, getting mine. Put away my 9, cause these times call for 4-5 sales. Cause life is hell and everybody dies. What about these niggas I despise? Them loud talking cowards shooting guns in the crowd, jeopardizing lives. Shooting right between them niggas' eyes. It's time to realize, follow the rules or follow them fools that die. Everybody's trying to make the news. Niggas confused, quit trying to be an OG and pay your dues. If you choose to apply yourself, go with the grain and come the riches and the bitches and the fame. Heavy in the game.
The jealous true will look good every time when we wear beard diamond and Tupac drive in the car and PM frame them look good. You know, this go all the pan and go mass on the face, but sexy bomber ass class.
What you say about Los Angeles? Still the only place for me. It never rains in the sun. To live and die in LA, where every day we try to fatten our pockets. Us niggas hustle for the cash, so it's hard to knock it. Everybody got their own thing, currency chasing. Worldwide through the hard times, worrying faces. Shed tears as we bury niggas close to heart. What was a friend, now a ghost in the dark. Cold part about it, nigga got smoked by a fiend. Trying to floss on him, blind to a broken man's dream. A hard lesson, court cases keep him guessing. Plea bargain ain't an option now, so I'm stressing. Cost me more to be free than a life in the pen. Making money off of cuss words, writing again. Learn how to think ahead, so I fight with my pen. Late night down sunset, like in the Zen. What's the worst they can do to a nigga? Got me lost in hell to live and die in LA. On bail, my angel sing. Constant danger, South Central LA, can't get no stranger. Full of drama like a soap opera. On the curb watching the ghetto bird helicopters. I observe so many niggas getting 3 strikes, tossed from jail. Swear to pin right across from hell. I can't cry cause it's home now. I'm just a nigga on his own now, living life thug style. So I can't smile right into my peoples when they ask for pictures. Thinking Cali just fun and bitches. Better learn about the dress code, B's and C's. All them other niggas copycats, D's and G's. I love Cali like I love women. Cause every nigga in LA got a little bit of thug in him. We might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this, we'll burn this bitch down, get us pissed to live and die in LA.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. It is definitely going down. We got 23 minutes left. I hope everybody enjoying this show right here on this beautiful Monday afternoon. It is definitely going down. And we got another weather report coming up. Coming up in about 10 minutes right here. It's going down.
Girl, it's alright, baby. Are you still there for me now? 'Cause it's there in your eyes, yeah. Still there for me. I can see that you want me. Are you still there for me now? By the way that you smile. Yeah, are you still there for me? Left once again at home. Another
from the rush. I'm tongues touch, kissing, feeling fireworks. Watch the sky. I make you smile, but you rather have what makes you cry. Say goodbye and I leave now. With my heart on my sleeve, memories down. What I found is you still care. You had feelings and they still there. Baby girl, keep it real here. Are you still down? Yeah, girl,
it's alright, baby.
Come on.
'Cause it's there in your eyes.
It's in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes.
I can see that you want.
Don't you want me? Yeah, want me.
By the way that you
I ain't still down. Some say the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh and the deeper the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. 2 o'clock kids, if don't nobody else care. And I know they like to beat you down a lot. And when you come around the block, brothers clown a lot. But please don't cry, dry your eyes, never let up. Forgive but don't forget, girl, keep your head up. And when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And if you can't learn to love you, you should leave him. 'Cause sister, you don't need him. And I ain't trying to gas you up, I just call him how I see him. You know what makes me unhappy? That when brothers make babies and leave a young mother to be a pet. And since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and I came from a woman. I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, do we hate our women? I think it's time to kill for our women, time to heal our women, be real to our women. And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. So will the real men get up? I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Hey yo, I remember Marvin Gaye used to sing to me. He had me feeling like black was the thing to be. And suddenly the ghetto didn't seem so tough. And though we had it rough, we always had enough. I huffed and puffed about my curfew and broke the rules. Ran with the local crew and had a smoke or two. I realized mama really paid the price. She nearly gave her life to raise me right. And all I had to give her was my pipe dream. How I rock the mic and make it to the right screen. I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. It's hard to be legit and still pay your rent. And in the end, it seems I'm heading for the pen. I try to find my friends, but they're blowing in the wind. Last night, my buddy lost his whole family. It's gonna take the man in me to conquer this insanity. It seems the rain will never let up. I try to keep my head up and still keep from getting wetter. You know it's funny when it rains, it pours. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Said it ain't no hope for the youth, and the truth is it ain't no hope for the future. And then they wonder why we crazy. I blame my mother for turning my brother into a crack baby. We ain't meant to survive 'cause it's a setup. And even though you're fed up, you got to your head up.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
yeah. All the homies that I ain't talked to in a while, I'ma send this one out for y'all, know what I mean? 'Cause I ain't mad at you. Heard y'all tearing up shit out there, kicking up dust, giving a motherfuck. Yeah, niggas. 'Cause I ain't mad at you. Now we was once 2 niggas of the same kind, quick to holler at a hoochie with the same line. You was just a little smaller, but you still roll. Got stressed to YA and hit the hood swole. Remember when you had a Jerry curl, didn't quite learn. On the block with your Glock, tripping off Sherm. Collect calls to the tilt, saying how you changed. Oh, you a Muslim now, no more dope game. Heard you might be coming home, just got bail. Wanna go to the mosque, don't wanna chase tail. It seems I lost my little homie, he's a changed man. Hit the pen and now no sinning is the game plan. When I talk about money, all you see is the struggle. When I tell you I'm living large, you tell me it's trouble. Congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she got a player for life, and that's no bullshitting. I know we grew apart, you probably don't remember. I used to fiend for your sister, but never went up in her. And I can see us after school, we bought can't even trip, cause I'm just laughing at you. You trying hard to maintain, then go ahead, cause I ain't mad at you.
Brenda's barely got a brain. A damn shame, the girl can hardly spell her name.
That's not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family.
Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community. Now, Brenda really never knew her moms, and her dad was a junkie putting death into his arms. It's sad, cause I bet Brenda doesn't even know. Just cause you're in the ghetto doesn't mean you can't grow. But oh, that's a thought, my own revelation. Do whatever it takes to resist the temptation. Brenda got herself a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a cousin, now let's watch the joy. And she tried to hide her pregnancy from a family who really didn't care to see or give a damn if she went out and had a church of kids. As long as when the check came, they got first dibs. Now Brenda's belly's getting bigger, but no one seems to notice any change in her figure. She's 12 years old and she's having a baby. In love with the molester who's sexing her crazy. And your aunt also thinks that he'll be with her forever, and dreams of a world with the two of them are together. Whatever, he left her and she had the baby solo. She had it on the bathroom floor and didn't know, so she didn't know what to throw away and what to keep. She wrapped the baby up and threw him in the trash heap. I guess she thought she'd get away, wouldn't hear the cries. She didn't realize how much the little baby had her eyes. Now the baby's in the trash heap, bawling. Mama can't help her, but it hurts to hear her calling. Brenda wants to run away. Mama say you're making me lose pay, and social work is here every day. Now Brenda's gotta make her own way. Can't go to a family, they won't let her stay. No money, no babysitter, she couldn't keep a job. She tried to sell crack, but ended up getting robbed. So now what's next? It ain't nothing left to sell. So she sees sex as a way of leaving hell. It's paying the rent, so she really can't complain. Prostitute found, slang, and Brenda's her name. She's got a baby.
Motherfucking game, and Lord knows. Living our lifestyle, look how we live. Smoking weed like it ain't no thing. So even kids wanna try now, then lie down and get ran through. Nobody watches them clocking the evil man do. Faced with the demons, addicted to hearing victims screaming. Guess we was evil since birth, product of cursed seemens. Cause even our birthdays is cursed days. A born thug in the first place, the worst ways. I love to see the block in peace, with no more dealers and crooked cops. The only way to stop the beast, and only we can change. It's up to us to clean up the streets, it ain't the same. Too many murders, too many funerals, and too many tears. Just seen another brother buried, plus I knew him for years.
Yeah, that's right, y'all, man. We definitely want to thank everybody out there in the Dallas-Fort Worth and across the country, man, for calling into the show, talking to us tonight, and also thank everybody for, supporting the radio station, and 45 The Beat. I promise y'all I'm going to be the number one station in the nation.
Hey, better days. Got me thinking about better days. Thinking back as an adolescent, who would have guessed that in my future years I'd be stressing? Some say the ghetto's sick and corrupt. Plus my P.O. won't let me hang with the brothers I grew up with. Trying to keep my head up and stay strong. All my homies slinging yayo all day long, but they wrong, so I'm solo and so broke. Saving up for some joys, cause they dope. I got a girl and I love her, but she broke too. And so am I can't take her to the place she wanna go to. So we argue and play fight all day and night, making passionate love to the daylight. Plus we about to get evicted, can't pay the rent. Guess it's time to see who really is your friend. Tell me you pregnant and I'm amazed. So many blessings while we stressing, looking for them better days. Better days. Better days. Better days. Hey, better days.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. We want to let everybody also know this. If you are a big fan of Trinity Metro, yesterday price went to half price, so it's going to go all the way up to half price, all the way up until the end of October the 31st. Okay, y'all, so everybody out there that's been catching the bus, enjoy catching the bus while you can before it go back up to the regular fare, because after the end of October it's going back up, and that means that you are able to get a bus pass for very cheap. You can get a bus pass for only $20 if you get the reduced pass. Now, if you get the regular bus pass, I think it goes down to $40. But anyway, it's still a good deal, you guys. Make sure you take advantage of that.
We still visualize places that we can roll in peace, and in my mind's eye I see this place the players going past and got a spot for us all so we can ball at Thugs Mansion.
Every city, there's a place where life's a little easy, little Hennessy, be back and cool every hour, cause it's all good. Leave all the stress from the world outside, every wrong done will be alright. I wanna go, nothing but peace. I wanna go, I wanna go, nigga.
A place where death doesn't reside, just thugs who collide, not to start beef but spark trees. No cops rolling by, no policemen, no homicide, no chalk in the streets, no reason for nobody's mama to cry. See, I'm a good guy, I'm trying to stick around for my daughter, but if I should die, I know all of my album supporter. This whole year's been crazy, ask the Holy Spirit to save me. Only difference from me and Ozzy Davis, gray hair maybe, cause I feel like my eyes saw too much suffering. I'm just 20 some odd years, I done lost my mother and I cry tears of joy. I know she smiles on a boy, I dream of you more. My love goes to Afeni Shakur, cause like Ann Jones, she raised the ghetto king in a war, and just for that alone, she shouldn't feel no pain no more. Cause one day we'll all be together, sipping heavenly champagne with angels soar, with golden rings and Thugs Mansion.
Every city, there's a place where life's a little easy, little Hennessy, be back and cool every hour, cause it's all good. Leave all the stress from the world outside, every wrong done will be alright. Nothing but peace, love, and street passion. Every girl needs a thug.
Dear mama, don't cry, your baby boy's doing good. Tell the homies I'm in heaven and they ain't got hoods. Seen a show with Marvin Gaye last night. It had me shook, dripping peppermint schnapps with Jackie Wilson and Sam Cooke. Then some lady named Billie Holiday sang, sitting there and kicking it with Malcolm till the day came. Little Natasha show grown, tell a lady in the liquor store that she's forgiven. So come home, maybe in time you'll understand. Only God can save us. When Miles Davis cutting loose with the band, just think all the people that you knew in the past that passed on. They in heaven found peace that lasts. picture a place that they exist together. There has to be a place better than this in heaven. So right before I sleep, dear God, what I'm asking, remember this face, save me a place in Thug's Mansion.
Every city, there's a place where life's a little easy.
Thug's Mansion.
We back and cool every hour, cause it's all good. Leave all the stress from the world outside. Every wrong done will be alright. Nothing but peace, love, and street passion. Every ghetto needs a Thug Mansion.
You are listening to Eric the Cheetah.
Young nigga doing bad shit. Talk much shit, cause I never had shit. I can remember being whooped in class. And if I didn't pass, mama whooped my ass. Was it my fault? Papa didn't plan it out. Broke out, left me to be the man in the house. I couldn't take it, had to make a profit. Found a block, got a Glock, and I clock grips. Making Z's was my mission. Moving up for this shit to get my mama out the kitchen. And why must I sock a fella? Just to live large like Rockefeller. First you didn't give a fuck, but you're learning now. If you don't respect the town, then we'll burn you down. Goddamn,
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
I am voice talent Paula G, and I would love to be a resource for your voiceover needs. Whether it's an intro, outro, or PSA, tag, or more, consider Paula G for your voiceover projects. Email paula@paulagvoice.com. It's the voice that counts.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your man, world famous DJ Donnie B, aka Donnell Ballard. Check this out. Ballard Photographer is looking for you. If you're looking to get a photo shoot, graduation pictures, funeral pictures, a community event, and you need a photographer, don't look no more. Give Ballard Photographer a call. You can get in contact with us by going to 682-804-8009. If you want to get photos done, all you got to do is give us a call at area code 682-804-8009. When it comes down to all your needs for photo shoots, we got what you need. Ballard Photographer is trying to get to you so we can help you look good on your photos.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
At T-Mobile, we believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we've upped the benefits without upping the price. With Magenta Max, you get our best plan for 5G with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, you'll pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800. Only at T-Mobile.
Capable device required for 5G. Activate up to 4K or video streams at 480p. 40 gigs high-speed tethering. Up to $800 via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Support charges waived. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Are you looking for more time to spend with your friends and family? Are you tired of living payday to payday? Would you like to wake up when you're finished sleeping? Do you have too much month at the end of your money? Do your kids know the babysitter better than you? If you're ready to do something about it, go to www.enjoymylife.info.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Make sure he's one of our sponsors. Also, let's go to my boy Hip real quick.
What's up? It's your boy HIP. You're listening to the world's hottest radio station, 45 The Beat.
Yeah, that's right. You are listening. That's my boy Hip right there. Definitely want to say a big shout out to him. And also, man, let's talk about the weather forecast for this afternoon. It's not going to be that hot like we thought it was going to be. It's only going to be a high of 88, and tonight's low is 71 degrees. And it climb up to 87 on tomorrow and a low of 72. And it looks like we're going to get one more day of the 90s, and that will be Saturday. I'm sorry, Friday, it will be 91 and a low of 72. So we slowly getting back into the normal thing of 80s and hopefully 70s, man. But anyway, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to us right here on 45 The Beat. And make sure you check us out again tomorrow. Remember, if it is to be, it's up to you. We want to thank Dion for calling into the show. We want to thank my boy John Williams for stopping by in the studio with us, chopping up. And also DJ Smooth and the Mix DJ for playing that Tupac music. And remember, y'all, make sure y'all check us out every day, midday show from 10 to 1 right here on the hottest station in the nation. Remember, if you're talking about it, you better believe we are talking about it too.
Oh man, that tune was